running field goal block. They don't take us seriously. They're running field goal block just like that. This is happening all over again. Get rid of it, please. He's got it. Okay, that's the only way they're able to score a touchdown. As from the 39, what was that? What was that situation? But they're not actually going to run it. They're just going to throw it down the middle of the field, and he catches it, breaks the tackle. Gone. I've never had to deal with so much nonsense from a team. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, I think I've put together maybe the hardest challenge that I am going to see here on College Football 26. So, I've done a couple of rebuild type challenges. I've tried to expand a little bit on that this year rather than just doing the simple following careers of videos. Over here, we have a little wheel, and it is full of just absolutely brutal and painful punishments. And the goal here is to win a national championship, but every single year I don't win the national championship, I have to spin this wheel, and it gets harder and harder every year. And we have permanent punishments, temporary punishments. Everything here, though, is 100% going to absolutely hinder our chances of winning. We're going to be rocking with a random 3-star team, and, you know, much like the last time I did a video where I just kind of rocked with a random 3-star team, if it was too easy, or if things, you know, we want to see it again and expand upon it, I can make it more difficult. Go to a 2-star team, go to a 1-star team, but we will hit the triangle button for a random team, and we will get Virginia Tech. All right, that's actually not a bad team at all. 84 overall, which compared to the other 3-star teams, one of the better ones. So the rules for us, as usual, we will be spectating games. There is no playing. It is simply watching. We are at the mercy of the team that we have. And as for right now, there's no penalties in place. I can do whatever I want until I am told otherwise by the wheel and other aspects. But we typically just spectate and we roll with the playbooks we are given. So Virginia Tech's playbook is what we're rolling with. We're not going to be switching to any meta playbooks or anything like that. And yeah, I can do whatever I want right now. I'll just keep the schedule pretty straightforward. Obviously, we're not planning on winning a national championship in year 1. We're just going to try to maybe stack up as much talent as I possibly can, and we'll be okay. I don't want to say fly through this, but there's a lot of stuff you don't really care to see. I don't think you're really trying to see me recruit here and just do this, send the house on players. So, you know, I'll get you caught up if anything important happens, but yeah, we'll probably get to the end of the season and very quickly get on to our first penalty that's going to be enforced on us. So we advance to the regular season finale. We go against Virginia. We do actually win, but yeah, we're not going to a bowl game. Yeah, this was a rough season, and it lost us a number of prospects because we lost a lot of our visit games. The only big one we got was the Wake Forest win to get us a recruit. But yeah, we lost to Georgia Tech and Cal and Louisville. Florida State we beat, lost to Miami, and then beat Virginia. Take a quick look at the stats, see if there's anything to really be excited about. Kyron Drones, not a great season. 13 rushing touchdowns from our backs, not bad, but no standout receivers. And then on defense, I mean, we'll take a 16 tackle for loss edge rusher, but he was also our team leader in sacks with just 5.5. And let's switch over now, because I'm going to do this at the end of the season, because the punishment that we can get, sometimes we'll have to figure out things in the offseason, sometimes it'll make sense, but our punishment will be inflicted for us going into the next season. But yeah, here's the wheel now, and if this video does well, then, you know, there's like 50 things on here. Maybe we continue to add stuff, make things even more ridiculous, but let's get into it. Let's spin, see what our punishment is going to be for this year, and it is already a brutal one. All right. Already. No more 5 stars for the rest of the video. I gotta move on. So, we've got 1 5-star in our recruiting class. We got 1 5-star in our recruiting class. That is the only 5-star. Zach Cheeks is the only 5-star player we're going to be able to have for this video, so we're going to pray that he's special. All right, we're here for players leaving. The risk of transfer for these guys quite high, and oh boy, we're losing a lot. Okay, this is already starting rough. We get 2 people to persuade. Junior linebacker, impact right tackle, who's a freshman. He fails, and then star freshman corner failed. All right, yeah, we're losing a lot of players, and we were able to keep none of them. We're also losing running backs. Yeah, this is a rough start. The 5-star, no 5-stars does extend to the transfer portal, so I'm not able to get any 5-star portal players either. The thing is, though, there's just not a lot of 5-star portal players, and I doubt any of them would be interested in us. But yeah, as you can see, we have 4 commits. Now, you know, 4 good ones, but just 4. All right, we finally got through. All right, yeah, look at all we got. And then it also auto does that. You know, I was looking at the recruiting update, and now you can see, look how many players we got. We got 28 players that week. That's awesome. And to go with the, like, 4 or 5 that we already had, yeah, we ended up pulling in. Did we get everybody on our board? We got everybody. So look at that, 34. I walked in with like 4 players in my class, and I left with 34, which puts us as the number 24 class overall, and, you know, tied for the most players gotten there. And then the transfer portal, yeah, we got the most portal players. So you can see what we were all able to bring in. I got some 2-stars on the board. Achilles Smith Jr., like I said, that's a really fun pickup. We got Jordan Napier, Abu Sama, does end up coming in. Concepcion, our 5-star. And then we will see if we have any fun training results here. So our penalty, it's a simple one, just not being able to get 5 stars. But here's what we got to work with. At quarterback, I'm definitely going to start Achilles Smith. He's a freshman with star dev, and even though he's like an overall less, I'd rather have the upside in the long-term QB play there. Sama's going to be a 1-year player. Concepcion, 1-year player. A lot of 1-year guys for us. T.Y. Harden didn't even get better, unfortunately. That's kind of disappointing. But yeah, this team, it's lost a lot. It's not a great, obviously not national championship contention, but I think we were able to put up a decent foundation. I mean, obviously we're not showing all the incoming freshmen that we got, but it's an okay team. All right, after simming to the end of the season, we did okay in recruiting, but we actually did pretty decent this season. We were ranked, and we even got as high as number 14 in the country before losing, but we go 9-3. I'm pretty satisfied with that. 9-3. I don't think that's going to be enough to get us into the conference championship as we finish. Yeah, we go 5-3 in the conference, but like, hey, we'll take 9-3 for sure. We have Isaac Brown winning the Heisman Trophy. That's a running back. Oh boy, that's actually really rare. Running back Heisman. And yeah, we take on Missouri in the bowl game. Are Missouri even? No, they're 6-6. They went 3-5 in the SEC and got a bowl game. Even though we didn't win the bowl game, we got to 3.5 stars. And we go to season stats. Achilles Smith, not awful, not great. I mean, he only threw 390 times, but 19 touchdowns, 4 picks. I will take that. I mean, he's a freshman. He should get a lot better if he sticks around. Sama, he got hurt. 11 touchdowns, though, almost 1,000 yards. And Overton at running back was pretty nice, too. 14 touchdowns for him. Receiving, not great. Harden was injured. Not even injured. He only had 9 catches. He legit only had 9 catches, but he averaged 28 yards a catch. Maybe we should have got him the ball more. Concepcion was awful. What the heck, man? That was rough. Sack production, 9 from Kamari Copeland. Interceptions, Jamari Sharp gets 4. So no 5 stars last time. What will it be this time around? Punishment number 2 will be... Alright, I'm gonna have to explain this one a little bit. I was secretly hoping we'd get this one because I don't know what this is going to do. There's some wheel spins here where we gotta mess with some sliders. So what we do is we go to the sliders and precipitation chance. We are putting everything at max. The chance, the pass accuracy, the impact of the rain and precipitation, every game is going to be increased. And I know this one kind of works for both sides, so it's maybe one of the weaker punishments because it can affect the other team too. Yeah, I've never touched these sliders before. I've always kept them on 50. I don't know if this is really going to do much. Maybe it's going to break the game, maybe it's going to do nothing, but that's why we do stuff like this. Let's experiment a little bit. Players leaving. Is it going to be as bad as last year? Not really. Alright, we'll take that. So only about 8 players want to leave. We can persuade a decent amount here, so I guess we'll have that fail. The tackle wants to leave again. He's going to leave, maybe permanently this time. Success, so we got an impact freshman safety. We have success for the guard. Tight end, that one hurts because he was a pretty solid freshman tight end impact dev. We got this tight end to stay, but he's a junior, so alright. Not major losses, though. We can handle those. Alright, after getting through everything, we were not able to get AK Deer. We were actually, like, in the lead going into the final week. So we missed out on a number of the top prospects, which really hurts. We didn't get any of the premier running backs. That, like, really stings. So we didn't get Davidson. We didn't get Deer. We did end up with, like, a 4-star freshman running back, which is obviously cool. But we didn't get Kamari Moulton. So, yeah, that really stinks. I was kind of swinging for one of those top guys. And none of them ended up coming over. And this dude signed to nowhere. Interesting. Yeah, so we end up with 25, which is less, but we end up with a higher class because we got a lot more 4-stars. So last year we were 24, I believe. This year we are 20th. So, yeah, a little bit more quality over quantity. And we're going to see if we got any stars, any elite dev players. A lot of impact. So there's a star transfer. There we go. So star athlete could be a running back if we want him to be. We also brought in NIU legend Vakari Swain. Check out NIU if you haven't. Oh, here's some elites. There we go. So a center and potential linebacker and cornerback. All right. 3 elites. That's awesome. Go to training. Let's see what we got here. So, best player will be 88 overall. So we had a 90 last year, but I'd imagine the roster's probably a little bit more well-rounded this year. Achilles Smith, 83 overall, so a nice +5. Athleticism is up, and the throwing attributes are getting better. Overton looked pretty nice last season. He's going to be a full-time starter this year. And we brought in Tank Boston. Cool as heck name. He was also an 1,000-yard receiver for NC State. So yeah, we'll take that. +7 here from one of our freshmen. +11 from this normal dev blocking tight end. All right. Sure. Yeah, this team's... It's an all-right team. I think we've been pretty steadily, slowly getting a little bit better. I think this is a little bit more of a deeper team rather than a top-heavy team, where I think that's kind of what we were last season with some of the transfer portal players we brought in. But yeah, we're a little bit of a deeper team, a lot more 80s, and we have some really good future potential dev trait players. It's honestly been a little bit of a rough year in some aspects as we get to the end of the season. Yeah, we've just had a rough time recruiting. We go 8-4. End rank, so we finished the season strong, but we had a real opportunity to make some noise this year, and we just weren't able to do it. So we lost by 1 score to SMU, who was ranked. We got destroyed by Clemson. We lost to Syracuse and Louisville. Those were the games where we really had a chance, especially Louisville, who was a 4-8 team, because we beat Miami. I mean, yeah, we really had a legit chance. If we beat Syracuse and Louisville there, that's 10 wins, and considering we're ranked at 8-4, those 10 wins could have also gotten us into a conference championship, because we would have beaten Syracuse, we would have had a tiebreaker over Miami. and North Carolina. So yeah, that was our chance to get into the ACC title game. We kind of let it slip away. Year 4 is where we really have the expectations to start picking things up and going to, you know, potentially the playoffs here. That's where we really start our opportunity of ending this video before it gets out of hand. And 3 punishments on the board is already getting a little much, especially if we get hit with something crazy. So we take on Buffalo in the same bowl game. All right, it's looking like it might be a blowout here. 21-3 right now going into the second half. Buffalo scores, but it's 28, 35-10. All right, yeah, there's no need to hop into that. We have we better make the playoffs next year, though. We just hope that we don't lose anything crazy and hope our punishment isn't bad, but we better be making the playoffs next year. Achilles Smith, overall a better season, yeah. I mean, 5% better completion percentage, less sacks taken. Touchdown interception ratio was pretty similar, and he added 6 rushing touchdowns considering he had 0 last year. Pretty big improvement. Oh, what the heck? Kamari Moulton made it to our team? Yeah, he rejected us. Oh, he just showed up on our team and ran for 13 touchdowns. I auto did the depth chart, and then, you know, made a couple of switches, but I wasn't looking at running back. Okay, we got Kamari Moulton for a season. I was blind for a moment there. Vince Exum, freshman receiver, got 8 touchdowns. And, oh, wow, that needs to get better. 4.5 sacks led the team. Yeah, we can't be doing that. 4.5 sacks? Are you dead serious? All right, this is big. This is really big. So I really think this is a critical year 4 for us, and we're going to hope it's not anything too bad. Spinning the wheel. Punishment number 3 is... All right. That's not good. All right. So how this punishment works, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We will recruit 4 one-star D linemen, and those 4 D linemen, those are our guys for the next 4 years. So 2 edge rushers, 2 D tackles. Those are the guys we got to rock with for 4 years, from freshman to senior year. So they're going to probably start as like a 50 overall by the end of their career. Maybe at best they're an 80 overall with boosts and everything. We're going to have to be really weak on the D-line now. And when you go to players transferring, star... Okay, nothing crazy. We're going to hope we can get Big Hill back. Okay, that one hurts, though. A star sophomore safety. That's rough. Our other safety, no. Him, no. No. Can somebody? Nobody? Nobody. Nobody. All right, nice. 0 for 6. Recruiting all done for the year, and we got mostly everybody. Not quite, though. But a really good class, I would say. So we were 24 and 20. We didn't get this running back. I think it's funny, though. We did get to keep Overton. We were top 3 on his board, even though he wanted to leave. We missed out on Michael Jordan, which is always unfortunate, I suppose, but it is what it is. And we ended up with a 31-player class, which would put us 19th. So improvement. We were 20 last year, 19th this year. So every year we've gotten a little bit better, and being able to do that without any 5 stars, pretty nice. We go star dev punter transferring over. We'll take that. I even prioritized kickers and punters this year. Star dev junior, star dev freshman coming in quarterback. All right, quarterback and right tackle, star dev. Couple of impacts, star dev transfer freshman running back. So some nice transfer luck here. Then we go star wide receiver from high school. And all right, no elite devs, though. Wait, hold up. I didn't even recognize this. One of the 1-stars. Look at that. One of the 1-stars has impact dev. I didn't even pick that up at first. Oh, he might be like a 81 overall one day. Look at that. All right, maybe we got something there. Training results, and we have some really nice stuff here. All right. Achilles Smith, 88 overall, 91 with boost. And look at Coco Whitehead. So All right, this is cool. So 84 overall, a +8, and he was a freshman last year. Star Dev. Oh, this might be the quarterback of the future right here. And by future, I mean, if he doesn't become too good and leave, could be a 2-year, maybe 3-year player for us. Overton, not a lot better, but we'll take that with 2 running backs down here as sophomores. Behind him, Tank Boston looks nice. Al Cross looks nice. Exum, yeah, it's a pretty deep receiving core. And we were able to pick up some tight ends. And then an offensive lineman, an 89. Pretty deep offensive line room as well. This dude +8 at right. Oh, so we have to figure this out. At right tackle, we got a +8 though, but so the 1-stars are going to be starting. But what about a guy like Zach Cheeks? This was our only 5-star. This is the only 5-star we're gonna have all video. He's pretty solid. I mean, he's an 84 overall, 88 with boost. I don't think he can play. He can't play linebacker, so he's just gonna have to rot on the bench. Look at all these. This is a pretty solid D line. We're not gonna be able to use them. Like, this dude is one of our best players. Useless to us. And then the linebacking room, it's all right. Cornerbacks +9 from our elite dev. 79 overall freshman goes up to an 88 overall sophomore. Good boost here. Safety room. Yeah, all right. This is a nice team. I'm worried about what this D-line's going to be now because it was going to be really nice until the 1-star punishment came in. So here we go. Cheeks is on the bench, and we are starting Ian Olonilua. I mean, I guess Cheeks can be a backup, but it's not going to count for much. They'll also be starting as, like, the edge rusher, like the rush right, rush left, nose tackle, like all that stuff too. So we've made it to the end of the regular season, and this is definitely what we were hoping for, as we are able to take care of business. I was worried a little bit that we weren't going to be able to take care of Virginia, but we do. And at 6-2 in the conference, 10-2 overall, we're taking on Miami in the ACC title game. I honestly, with the way season was going, didn't think we'd make the ACC title game. You're gonna see how tight of a race this was. Look at that, 6-2 for 4 different teams, and then also a bunch of 5-win teams here. Somehow we have found ourselves at the top of the pack, though. So here's what I'm looking for. We're finally hopping into a game properly, and will the rain be a factor here? Oh no, we are not dealing with any rain. All right. Of all the wheel spins you could have got here, this isn't gonna be too bad, I hope. I've never really touched these sliders before, and that's kind of why it's here. I just wanted to experiment a little bit, but how about, the catch and the accuracy, and the broken tackle, and the kicking, and the movement? Any rain game you get, it's gonna be massively impacted. I would imagine this is maybe the lightest thing we could have gotten, but again, there's some experimentation going on here. I guess if you've messed with these sliders, you maybe know what's going to happen here. I've never touched this stuff. I have no clue how much this is really going to impact things, but it's just a matter of if we get a rain game or not, that these things will really be shown off. We got a close one here. It is 17-18 your score. Virginia Tech down by 1, but Miami with the football. And right down the middle of the field, the first play of the 4th quarter. Come on, guys. All the way at the 10-yard line, right up the middle of the tight end, who was just sitting wide open, and now it's goal to go. Miami looking for the full touchdown lead as the running back is in for the score. We're going to be happy that they didn't go for 2, just off the off chance that they hit it. And it being an 8-point game now, still 1 score. Going to need a touchdown to 2 as we go quick throw. And Achilles way off. Second down now after that really poor throw from Achilles Smith as he'll throw again. This time wide open, hits him, and the juke will get him 10 yards, a third down and inches. And you know what they're going to go with here. Third and inches in the goal line formation, and they are not prepared for any sort of sneak. This should be easy, and he doesn't get it! Are you kidding me? You let one guy destroy the whole sneak! Alright, you somehow managed to get stopped on a sneak by one D tackle. And yeah, now it's Miami football. With the 8-point lead, and the RPO will get them 4 yards on the quick throw. 8 minutes to play from the 44-yard line. Looking for that first round bye in the playoffs. That goes a long way to trying to get this national title. As look at the spin move there. A broken tackle, then a spin gets them the first down. And now they're in Virginia Tech territory. Defense, can you please just help us out with a turnover? Give us something we need as the throw. That is an opportunity, but a knockdown pass will set up second down from the 47. Second down and 10 as Huff will throw underneath and make it a possession catch when nobody was even around you. We'll take the 0-yard completion. That could have been like 5 yards right there, but instead it'll be nothing. Third down and 10. Here's the chance to get off the field and not allow any points as they're right outside field goal range, taking the shot, Dave, and incomplete. All right, let's have a better set of downs than we did last time. Achilles Smith got stonewalled in a sneak and threw an awful pass. Here, it's going to be an incomplete to start the drive. And we'll go second down and 10, right under 7 minutes to play, running the football, and there's a little bit of room. Would have liked to cut inside, not outside, just 3 yards on the play. And we'll have third down and 7 here. Do not want to go 3 and out back-to-back times and have to trust that the defense being set up in a bad field position won't let Miami score this time around if they get another chance. As Smith with the man in motion, it's going to be a throw, and Smith in the face of pressure, that's well short, and there's a flag down as this is going to be holding, so it doesn't even matter if we get it. As Jeffrey our running back got a holding penalty? Really? I'm relying a lot on this defense to get another stop here as the run, that's a nice move. Gets him a couple extra yards. He's over 100 yards on the ground, and I think it's going to be up to the pass defense here on third down and 3 to make a stop as, yep, they will throw it. And that pass is, even though 2 defenders were there, neither able to make a play on it. And that is a catch in traffic for Miami. So back to a new set of downs and 5 minutes to play. Right up the sidelines! Oh my goodness, he got beat on the RPO! Touchdown! Miami backed up at our own 19. 5 minutes to play, down by 2 touchdowns. Yeah, if you have another drive like you've had in the first 2 this quarter, it's going to be all over. Is throwing it out of bounds. I mean, nothing's really going right for us right now. Like, this offense, the protection's not holding up. We got to hold him from our running back. Achilles Smith isn't doing much. And now Overton on the handoff. He's losing yards. We're just getting stonewalled in this fourth quarter on every side of the ball as it is a play action. There you go with a little bit of room. They sent the blitz and we were able to beat it. And finally, a first down, as we'll be at the 34-yard line, but we've already taken a minute off the clock on those 3 plays. Can't afford to run the ball, as they're going to go play action again. Miami sends more pressure, and it's picked off. And Miami will return it to the 32-yard line. I'm pretty sure this one, we're not winning an ACC title playing like this in the fourth quarter. I guess if we can really bank on a turnover, but if Miami is able to put up 3 here, which should be pretty easy for them, it'll be all over. I'll be up, like, usually we'll give it till it's about a 3-score deficit before I kind of back out and say, yeah, not gonna happen. Still a 2-score game for now. Play action as that throw is caught, but yeah, just keep on doing that, and you're still in field goal range unless you got a bad kicker. Third down and 10. 3 minutes to play. Do you have a pick in you? As Miami, they're taking the shot deep. And Miami, we do pick it up, but out of bounds. Couldn't get a foot in. That's good coverage. But yeah, Miami for the field goal to seal this game. Make it a 3-score deficit. Kick is up, and it is good. Yeah, that's a bad fourth quarter from us. That's just a really, really bad fourth quarter, and we end up losing by even more. Miami puts up another touchdown. We end up scoring in garbage time, but yeah, 42-24 your final. Should still be on to the playoffs. Don't think we drop that much to go all the way to like 12 and miss, but yeah, Achilles Smith, man. I mean, good until the fourth quarter, it looks like. Run game wasn't really able to do too much because we were down by a significant amount at the end of the game. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but we should still be off to the playoffs. Just my confidence that we'll be able to win a national title after looking like that kind of dashed. We moved down to number 8. All right. Heisman Trophy, 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns for a Georgia wide receiver. And we'll be taking on TCU 8 versus 9 matchup. That's not so bad. We could handle TCU, I hope. And if we win, we'll have to take on number 1 LSU. But yeah, what's the overall difference here? TCU 79. I mean, we should be able to beat them. That we should. Don't know if we will. All Americans. Left guard makes it. All right, guys, something's going on here. We have a decisive roster advantage, and going into the fourth quarter, we're losing in a low-scoring 10-7 game. Come on, guys, what are we doing? Smith with the football at the 40-yard line. It's third down and a sack. Guys, why is this offense playing so bad right now? So after the incomplete on first down, they go second down and 10 TCU. From the 24-yard line, they go read option. That's a lot of room. That's a first down and more. And TCU's quarterback is going to have a nice game. Maurice Moe, 7 carries, 24 yards for him. They go hurry up offense. And I am really worried with how this team is playing right now. I mean, from the fourth quarter against Miami, all the first 3 quarters of this game, and then starting off getting sacked on third down in the fourth. 9 minutes to play as TCU hurrying it up again. And from the 43, they'll go run play. And nice blocking on the edge from the receiver. Just put our corner on the ground. And another first down for them on the ground game. 47 as they go with another run. And he's spinning through. That should have been a tackle for loss. Oh, maybe we deserve a punishment after this end of the season. Guys, please. 8 minutes to go, and they'll keep it on the ground, finally making a play, and it'll be third down and 7. 7.5 to go from the 44. Defense, get off the field, please. I would like to send a little bit of pressure. No, they drop, and it'll be incompletion. And a nice throw, and not a good enough play by the safety to come down. Needs to be a little bit quicker to react, and just wasn't able to. Still the receiver held on in traffic as they'll throw it again. Another 4-man rush. And the middle, that's a lot better in coverage. And that will be second down and 10. Would like to send some pressure though, guys. Come on, stop with the 4-man rushes. There we go. Sending an extra running back, picks him up. And that play is incomplete. All right, nice job in man coverage. Third down and 10. 4-man front, 2 linebackers. And we'll go with the 4-man rush again. Moe is stepping up. I think we got a spy in there, and that was a good job. Spy in the quarterback, getting him down. 4th and 7, and with under 7 to go, field goal try for the 6-point lead is good. Offense, I'm begging you, Achilles Smith, please do something. Like you're just not looking. You're not looking like how your dad did in college. Please, man. As they go man in motion. They swing it out, and the screen is just going to lose yards. He's got 100 yards passing, a touchdown, no picks. Just not enough from the offense. I mean, I don't know if the run game's been doing anything as the throw outside here. Left side of the field, better. 5 catches, 29 yards for our tight end. That's not a good sign. Third down and 6, though. Spreading the field, definitely going to throw here as Smith is going to go down the middle. There we go, finally. And a nice play. And I think we got a lineman down. Let's hope that's not going to be anything too seriously. 48-yard line, first down and 10. Play action again, no running. We definitely can't afford to run it, but the wide open man, and it's inside the 20 with the move. And Virginia Tech, there we go, finally moving the ball, hurrying it up. I guess we're trying to capitalize on a little bit of momentum here. As Smith back to the shotgun, Overton next to him. I wouldn't mind a run here, and we'll go with a read option as Smith would have liked to give that to Overton. I think he had a little bit of room there. And it'll be 5 minutes to go. 3-yard gain, second down and 7 from the 12-yard line. Smith has got a bit of time, and he'll deliver! Touchdown! And the lead with the extra point. There's our tight end, Easter. I mean, special teams did a great job. Now a 1-yard loss on first down. They got to drive a long way. Should have just taken the touchback. They wanted to go for the return. Didn't work out. And TCU taking the shot down the field. Should have been picked. A lot of guys in coverage, and one of our 1-star D linemen is injured. That's actually a good thing for us. All right, well, Virginia Tech, I'm going to have to go and recruit more 1-star D linemen, but TCU is going to have it incomplete, third down, and that will be a punt. So a great 3-and-out from the defense. So we're going to have great starting field position. Right at midfield is where we start our drive. 4 minutes to play. And Smith, play action. We have not wanted to just hand the football off to our running back. Just play action every play. But take a 4-yarder on first down. Probably the same result as if we would have just ran it. But can we give it to Overton here? He is a nice back. We can run the ball. And nope, we're going to throw. Design rollout. Smith, wide open. And if he didn't make a possession catch there, I think he would have been off and running for maybe even a touchdown. But we'll take the first. 3.5 to go. And now really just starting to put them in a position where they're going to have to start burning timeouts. Here's the run. And that'll be 6 yards. So yeah, we're going to be under 3 minutes to play. And, I mean, regardless of the outcome of this drive, TCU's probably going to still have a chance in a 1-score game if we do score. I doubt they'll ever let us go for 2. Guys, are we dead serious? Delay a game? Come on. All right, man. That just... What are we doing? What is it? It's a poorly coached team, but I'm the coach. Come on, guys. We can't be doing this. Second down and 9. That throw deflected. So we lose 5 yards off the delayed game. We stop the clock with an incompletion. And now 2.5 to go. TCU still got all their timeouts. And it's third down and 9. Can we kind of bail ourselves out? I don't even know if we deserve to. And that is going to be a catch. But sure, I'll be honest. How about go for it? Yeah, there we go. 4th and 1. It's a full 1 yard, but we're going for it. This is a big time play. Achilles Smith in the shotgun. He'll throw it. Quick throw. First down. And that is a game-changing play, as one more first down should probably put it to bed here, as we'll go with the quick throw. Stop throwing the ball so much. Just run it. I know that worked, but... Are you guys allergic to running in a clutch situation or in a game-sealing situation? Like, there is 2 yards to go here for the game. Just please hand it off to the running back. No, they go option. Do not do that! Why would you put the ball in harm's way like that with the speed option? This is... Okay, whoever the offensive coordinator is might need to get fired. He's calling the plays. It ain't me. I'm not calling these plays. 3rd down and 5. We're just going to throw again. And yes, we will. Another play action. Smith, who are you throwing to? What is this? We're going for this. 4th and 5. Guys, I like going for it, but I don't know about this one. It's a little bit further than just a single yard. We're throwing again. What was that offensive series? What was that? So after we convert the first 4th down, we don't run the ball a single time except for a dangerous speed option. How did TCU manage to get the football with 2 minutes to go? Like, there's no way that should be allowed as TCU. First down completion. We should not be allowing this to happen. In a way, we kind of deserve to lose this game. This is some prime garbage clock management from whoever's calling the plays, because it ain't me. I would not call that. That is crazy. And I'm pro go for it on 4th down, and that is not a situation. 4th and 5? No, kick that one. Fourth and 1 all day. Fourth and 5, don't know about all of that, as TCU has got a first down, and they're closing in on field goal range. We're going to choke this one away. Oh, there's still like a full minute to go. Like, there's just too much time. They only need like 10 yards. Flag down. It's on us. It's on us. It's on us. Are you pass interference? Can we do anything right in these final 2 minutes? This is a disaster. This is a actual disaster to end this game. 60 seconds to go. Now they are in field goal range. Defense, please. No. Completion. Now it's like a much easier field goal where they don't even need to have a good kicker. They're going to spike it. So our hope is that they don't get a first down here and we're able to burn a timeout if they run it or it's inbounds and we get 40 seconds. So this is our chance right here as they go design rollout. And with the throw down the field, it should have been picked. Guys, please stop dropping every opportunity. All right, TCU for the lead and potentially the win. Field goal is up, and it is no good. We did not deserve to win that game. We did not deserve to win that, but we're gonna win it. All right. That is, all right, so it was just a battle of who could sell the hardest in that situation because TCU, I mean, they threw it up into our hands, we dropped the pick, and then they missed the field goal. And then everything we did to try to sell that game, we just didn't sell as hard. Cool. Playoff victory, but not in the way you want to get it. Our backup quarterback had to come in for a couple of plays. He went 1 for 5. Nice job, Coco. Achilles Smith, not a bad game. I can't really complain. The run game, though, was terrible. Awful. And our tight end, nice productive day. Pick by our corner, 2 sacks. Somehow, some way, we're moving on. Going into the third quarter, it is close. We are winning. We're now losing. LSU pouring it on a little bit. All right. It's going to be our score going into the fourth. 31-21. Definitely doable. 10 minutes to play, though. Down by 10, LSU goes with the quick pass and only a gain of 1, as it'll be 3rd down and 4. Defense, we need this pretty badly, as LSU will go to the air. 4-man rush. We are bulldozing him on the interior, but he gets the throw out. Whoever that D lineman was, one of our other guys down there was doing a good job. As we have a star out there. What's going on here? Wait, hold on. Why do we have a star out there? I guess all's good now, I suppose. He just needed a break as they'll throw. That pass, oh, he's swatted down by one of the D linemen. Hey, 50 overall D lineman with the swat. That was not the 60 overall D tackle. That was the 54 overall D tackle swatting that thing down at the line. As LSU to the air on 3rd down. As they actually got off a block, and that'll be a stop, as they had to throw it short. Nice job, defense. All up to the offense. They got to get points on this drive. I don't want to say, like, it's a make or break drive for this team, but I would be really doubting this team's chances of making the comeback if they can't get a field goal on this drive. At least Achilles Smith has 2 picks on the day. Not ideal, but from the 28-yard line, 2nd down and 3 from the shotgun. They'll go throw. And over the middle, incomplete. 3rd down and 3. LSU stacking the box as they send the extra linebacker, and that's also incomplete. Looked like a similar thing as the last play. If I'm looking for positives, if you're not going to score on the drive, at least don't take too much time. And, well, they lost the possession in like a minute, so not bad. Flag is down. That should be holding. Yeah, holding. All right, look at the bums putting in work out there. That's why I was asking, like, last game, send some pressure, send the extra man, because I know against LSU offensive linemen and even, like, TCU offensive linemen, we're probably not going to win a lot of one-on-ones. So, send the blitz, maybe send 6, get a free guy out there. As, yeah, 2 of them got put on their back. As LSU is going to get 9 on that play. Yeah, I've just started to kind of watch the D-line just to really see how bad the 50 overalls are. It's not doing too well if you've been watching. 2nd down and 11 as they'll throw for completion. Shy of the line. 3rd down and 2. And could they run it here? I think they'd have a lot of success if they ran it right at us. As from the 40-yard line, 6.5 to go. No, they will throw again. Running back's out there wide open. He's not going to throw it. It's too late now. They got a lot of time, though. And this is what happens when you can't get an ounce of pressure. It's just all the time in the world that eventually he's going to find a lane for the first down. As now they'll run it. And, yep, oh boy, here they go. And he's shrugging all tacklers. Starting to doubt this one, as LSU is able to play a very comfortable part of offense. LSU able to play very comfortably here. They don't got to try very hard, at least on the offensive line. Every time I look, somebody's on the dirt. It's so bad. All right, 34-yard line. Then second down and 3, 5 minutes to play as they'll throw. Again, first down, again. And this is just getting out of hand. We can't stop them at all, and they're not even running it. They're doing it through the air. Now they'll go and fake the run, and the broken tackle as he's only going to get 2 yards. I mean, it's crazy because they could be just flattening us if they wanted to run the ball. They could run the ball all over us, but they are just choosing to throw in this situation. Here they go. Another RPO. All right, wasn't ready for that one, I guess. Third down and 8, probably going to stay in the air. And I guess a stop here would be, still making it possible for us, but they'll go screen, they'll go first down, they'll go inside the 10, and another injury for us, and they'll be at the 9-yard line. Touchdown will most certainly end this game. There is no shot we are coming back down by 17 points with under 4 minutes to go. As even when we got in there, we couldn't make the tackle, but second guy finishes them off. Second down and goal from the 9, as LSU 3.5 to go. There's the run, and good job for our corner to get in there, because you see our D tackle. This is so bad. They're down in goal. 3:12 to play, as it's going to be a swing, a touchdown, and that will do it. All right. Second round exit. We'll end up scoring a touchdown, but LSU takes the ball back and runs out the rest of the clock. 38-28, your final. I can live with a second round exit. That's not the end of the world. I couldn't realistically expect to win a national championship this season, but I wanted to at least see if we could be legit contenders, and I thought we played adequately. Achilles Smith needs to do a little bit better, but he's got another season. If he stays with us, 89 overall, he shouldn't declare at an 89. If he stays with us, keeps progressing, should be a 90-plus overall quarterback for us. Again, why are we not running it more? I mean, Overton at 10 yards a carry. Run it. He only have 8 carries. Able to get a little bit better, it looks like. Yards per attempt up, completion percentage the same. Touchdown interception ratio, a little bit better. Sacks, though, it's a big jump. Don't love to see that. Added 9 touchdowns on the ground, though. And running the football, yeah, Overton, pretty nice. Backup running back came in and had 13 touchdowns on 100 carries. All right, we'll take that as well. A lot of rushing touchdowns from the guys. And receiving production getting a little bit better year by year. Like, yeah, you could see that, like, they played. Trust me, they played 1,000 snaps. He just did nothing. 1,000 snaps as your starting D tackle, and you got 1 tackle for loss and no sacks. Let us see what the next punishment is going to be. We will spin the wheel. And for punishment number 4, we have... Oh, this one stings. All right. No more elite dev players. So what this is obviously going to mean, anytime we happen to get an elite dev player, we can't have them. We have to cut them. We have to get rid of them. No players with elite dev are allowed on this team. Yeah, you. This dude, he's so good. He's so good. Marquez Robertson, I mean, he's probably going to end up transferring anyway. I probably wasn't going to be able to persuade him, but I at least would have had a chance. Achilles Smith, he's a star, so we can have him come back, and he does. That's good. Impact Dev Corner, failed. Wide receiver Exum, failed. And Cross, they both want to leave, and they both are. Okay, that's so brutal. Elite linebacker, nope, can't have him. D-tackle, failed, and Brisby at quarterback. Oh, we got him. Cool. Currently here, that is, like, brutal. Top elite dev player on the roster is... We actually don't have. We have you. Our left tackle, he's really good, too. A true sophomore left tackle who's elite. He's got to be gone. And other than that, currently we have nobody, but we're obviously not going to... That's not going to stay like that for long. Somebody in this class could be elite. Somebody that we get in the portal could be elite. Here's the final recruiting class for signing day. Missed out on a really good running back and a couple of really nice players in the portal, but mostly got the guys that we wanted. And with a board that ended up with... Yeah, we missed out on, like, the top people that were interested. Happens. But in general, we got a 28-person class, it looks like. Yeah. Got the couple of extra 1 stars just for depth. But we're going to also, I guess, hope now none of them are elite development. So we did actually also take another little jump up. It's been, what, 24, 20, 19, now 14. So... little by little, getting better. Now we have to hope we have no elite devs. We have to hope for just stars. The 1-star players, any of them interesting? No. So for our developments, here is a star transfer, star, and, yep, Reggie Hendricks, elite dev. You have to be deleted now. That's unfortunate. Another elite, another transfer elite. 4-star elite freshman tackle. That's so good, too. Elite cornerback. Alright, that's 4 elites, another one. 4 elite players, so, yeah. I mean, minus the 1 stars, because those don't really count as, like, legit gets for us. And then you have to now minus the other 4 elite dev guys. I mean, that hurts. How good was that tackle? He's really 85 elite dev. So he is a senior, but he is good. 78 freshmen with elite dev. How good was he gonna be? So good. And he's gone. So I'm not able to... You're not able to cut players like this. You have to, wait a year before you can cut them, so I'm just gonna change his position to something garbage so he, like, just can't play for us. Like, yeah, we'll make him a center. So, yeah, like, he can't play for us. He's too much potential for him. Both of our left tackles... Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Yeah, you could be a quarterback. It would be a great backup quarterbacks, guys. Cool. Training results. And Achilles Smith looks really nice. Also, Coca Whitehead looks really good too. 89 overall. Thankfully, no one jumped up. Yeah, here are the guys who are getting cut. Hey, look at that. Plus 21. I'm just curious. Well, hold on. Hold on. So I moved him to... This was an offensive lineman. He's actually, like, not the worst quarterback ever. Like, 58 throw power is bad, but he's got, like, 70 accuracy. Just off being from offensive lineman, moving him over to quarterback, these guys actually, like, could feasibly throw the football. That's crazy. Alright. Running back looks really good. 2 juniors that are pretty decent. Receiver, we had to reload a little bit, but we were able to be alright. 84 overall with a boost and everything, plus 8 development for him. Tight end didn't go up, but we have other guys here. Offensive line, here's what we were able to do. We had to move some guys around. Center, we have a star sophomore And we have this dude that's a sophomore as well. All right, offensive line took some really nice leaps. Here's the D-line. So, Ian, plus 10 overall. Nice. Briscoe, plus 6 overall. Yeah, D tackles. So, yeah, I mean, still not good. Zach Cheeks, hey, he's a 75 overall linebacker. And at cornerback, still some, good players here, even though we lost our sophomore 88 elite dev guy. So, I mean, really still nice team. The D-line stinks, obviously, but Achilles Smith, hey, this has got to be your year. This is, like, no excuses. He's a senior now, 4th year as a starter. We want to see 30-plus touchdowns through the year. We want to see 65-plus completion percentage. We want to see 8 yards an attempt. We want to see some real stuff here. Also, get those sack numbers down. You should not be getting sacked twice as much. At the end of the season, we go. So going into the final game of the year, we are 9-2, number 8 in the country, and if we were able to take down the rival Virginia squad, should be headed to a conference championship, I would imagine. Yeah, a win, and we should be good, and we'll be on to take on Clemson, who's sitting here undefeated in the conference, looking really good right now. But let's hope we can actually take care of business here and not ruin our playoff hopes and dreams. As for 10 wins on the season, we are also able to add another 4-star. And there we go. 10-2 on the season, back-to-back years. And we'll be taking on Clemson. So a number 3 Clemson. It's a little scary because being number 8, a loss could knock us out. Feels like we've been in this situation before. It is a 2-score deficit in the ACC title game. I'm starting to feel like that rain spin isn't that bad because we haven't gotten a rain game. Now, what would be cool is if this game actually allowed you to adjust sliders to where, like, you can increase the chances of having a rain game. As Achilles Smith, look at him run! Look at him escaping! Okay! Looking a little bit more mature with his ability to make the right decisions, not roll into pressure, and able to actually escape and get the first down. But yeah, I guess that spin hasn't been so bad because we just haven't dealt with it yet, which honestly kind of disappointed. I want to see it. I just want to see what happens. But yeah, I mean, we're down by 11, but now closing in on the red zone. Smith, can he cap off his 4 years at Virginia Tech in a strong way? Give us an ACC title. We got an injured offensive lineman, and it's 3rd and 11. Can he take us all the way to a national title, though? Come on. Achilles, but we need this. We need this win a lot. And we definitely could use a touchdown on this drive. 3rd and 11 with time. Lot of time. End zone. Touchdown. Achilles Smith delivers. And there we go. Offensive line did a phenomenal job on that play. Another 2-point conversion to cut it down to a field goal game as Smith from the 3 will throw. And with pressure coming in, sacked. Backed up at the 16, 1st down and 10 for Clemson's offense as they'll throw a little pass to the running back, quick angle to him for 4 yards. And it'll set us 2nd down and 6. How big would it be if we go score that touchdown, get the 3 and out, get the football back, and immediately go and take that lead right back as it's going to be another check down to the running back. No one got open downfield. We'll take that. 2 yards, 3rd down and 4. This is a big moment for momentum. Guys, come on. As they go with the ground attack, and it goes down. Love seeing one of our 1-star D linemen come up big in a big moment, as Achilles will take over at the 31-yard line, and he'll throw. As that tackle got obliterated. Had to just disrupt that whole play. Incomplete pass. Now we go 3 wide to the left. Running back in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. We're moving. 1 over 2 on each side now. As the throw from Smith. And again the pressure! And the fumble! And we keep possession! Alright. What's going on with the offensive line now? This is not what it looked like on that touchdown play. As they go 3rd and 29. And just instant pressure! Guys, line, help him out. This ain't even on Achilles. He's got nothing he can do. I mean, losing 25 yards on a drive, that just helps them get amazing field position. They start at the 46-yard line. Field goal keeps it a one-score game. 71 gets put on the ground. He was the one who made the play to stop them last drive, but I guess he kind of inadvertently made the play there. 2nd down and 6 as they go play action. And pressure not really going to be all that there for us. Clean pocket. You're playing 7-on-7 against with this D-line because no quarterback pressure, nothing is able to hit him, touch him, or anything as they go running. And I feel like every single time 71 is just on the ground. They go over 100 yards. I actually remember that running back, Clemson's running back. I remember him. I tried to recruit him a couple years ago. As they go handoff to him and breaking a tackle. 71 broke his tackle and he's on the ground again. It's 3rd and 1. Oh boy, our D-line trying to cover a QB sneak. What do you got? Go on. Can you do? We got like a bunch of people down. Nope. Just no. All right, they're in the red zone. 14-yard line. 4.5 to go. Play action as Clemson over the middle. Caught. Goal to go. It's starting to feel like I don't know if we're going to be able to win as long as we have these one-star D-linemen. It's just so non-existent to see anything happen, any sort of push, any sort of resistance being shown. 71 actually made the tackle. He's been either making the play or being put in his back from the 1-yard line for the 2-score lead. 71, he's there! Look at him! He's making the play again! I don't know what to make of him. He's like the best and the worst one. 3rd down and goal. From the 5, can we hold to a field goal and keep this very much within our possibilities of making the comeback? But no! Touchdown, Clemson! You can't just never run the ball. You can't just never hand it off. Occasionally it would do something for you, as they'll throw it deep. One-on-one coverage! Incomplete. 4th down, game on the line. And yeah, if we don't get this one, it doesn't really feel like I should continue watching. Smith, over the middle. All right, 1st down. And Smith, I apologize for what you've had to go through this game because you've been pressured like crazy. 3-man rush. He has time and he finds a man for a 1st down. Gotta hurry it back up to the line. See if he can get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning hits. From the 41, Smith come on, get that snap off. There we go. And he'll throw quickly. That's an open man. And 2-minute warning. Yeah, that's terrible. Smith pressured, sacked. 3rd and 16. Our only hope here, I would say, is just take a deep shot. Just take a deep shot. Just send it. Send it, Smith. Come on. Don't check that down. Okay, and that's going to be a catch. 4th and 11. Please just send it down the field. I pray for a one-on-one contested ball catch. Smith, 4th and 11. And he's going to go over the middle. It's caught. And we burn a timeout. So now we're relying on an onside kick. So you're relying on the onside kick regardless. So I guess do whatever. Smith running. There you go, diving ahead to the 12-yard line. I guess at least for our hope of staying in this top 12, top 11 race for the playoffs, make it a 1-score loss to make it not look bad on paper. Smith caught and down to the 5-yard line. Got to find the end zone here and pray for a miracle. Smith will throw, and he's got the tight end swatted away. That's a nice play by Clemson. 4th down and 3, game on the line. And maybe even our hopes of making it just be like, hey, we only lost by 1 score to Clemson. We could still be in the playoffs. Smith, end zone, touchdown. All right, 1-score game. I mean, I'd say we recover 1 in every, 100 onside, and yeah, that's going to be scooped up by Clemson. Game is over, but at least it's only a 1-score loss. So let's hope that that's enough to at least keep us in the playoffs. That's what we're really hoping for. Conference title would be nice, but playoffs is the ultimate objective. Come on. Heisman winner. Oh, I see. Okay, we're in. We actually didn't, drop at all, which is interesting. I know we only lost to the number 3 team, so, not a bad loss or anything, but we didn't drop at all, which was really interesting. All right, does it really need to be the same score, the same situation as the ACC title game? Really? 31-20 again? We start on 3rd and 12 for USC, and they get a first down. Like, how has this been an issue now? 31 to 20, another 10 or 11 point deficit. Zollers is still here. We took on Matt Zollers in the bowl game very early on, our first bowl game against Missouri. He is all the way here, still in college football, taking on us now in the playoffs as USC is going to deliver for another first down. Weren't able to make any 10-point comebacks or 11-point comebacks any other time we've been put in this situation. Zollers! Oh, is he going to go all the way? He almost did. Really, we just let Matt Zollers on a read option go all the way to the 4-yard line? We're going to go down by 3 scores in the first round. All right, come on, defense. No, nothing. Touchdown. I think, cutting elite dev players and having this D-line, it prevented us from actually hitting a next step, which is unfortunate. But man, I mean, we're not even going to get as far as we did last year. And, I mean, we did have some big losses. We lost that amazing cornerback that we had, which we didn't even get a chance to try to convince him to stay because he was elite dev. But yeah, we're going to go with the handoff here. Running game has just been brutal. 15 carries, 47 yards. I don't even know why. Our running backs are good. Our offensive line has been good. I know we had to lose those elite tackles, but it's not like they were the highest overall, the craziest players. We were able to replace them with similar or better overall players. They just didn't have this as high of a ceiling. But the fact that this offensive line is playing as bad as it is, that's a real concern. And now it's 7 minutes to go, down by 18. If we don't score a touchdown here, it's all over. I'm at least giving us the benefit of the doubt because it is so early in the fourth quarter when they scored that maybe, it's very rare, but I've seen 17, 18-point comebacks in this game in the fourth quarter. Like I said, very, very rare. Don't think we're pulling any Broncos-Giants action here, only averaging 3 a carry. Running the ball might not be a move. Just don't go play action, because they're probably not going to be fooled by it. We'll get the first down here, though, 25-yard line. But yeah, I'm looking towards that next punishment, because if we get another, 1 star for 4 years at a different position group, 1 is manageable. 1 position group, you can deal with it. 2 position groups, no, as that pass Smith over the middle down to the 3-yard line. And it's first down and goal, 4 minutes to play. I'm starting to think now onside kick, even with 4 minutes to go, would probably be the move as they're going to run it, not get it. Second and goal under 4 minutes to play as Smith. Disappointing that we weren't able to win anything significant, it looks like, with Achilles Smith as the run again. Going to get it. Lose more time. Definitely got to kick an onside kick if you weren't thinking about it already down by 2 scores. Maybe you thought you can get the stop and use the timeouts there as we get a wide open man touchdown as they are not going to go for 2 now. They're going to save the 2-point conversion for a hopeful second touchdown to make it a field goal game. So we'll be down by 11 once again with 3:30 to play, a 4.5-minute, 13-play drive. We just needed more big plays, but the onside kick is going to be picked up by USC, and any chance we have has to be a 3-and-out. Has to be a 3-and-out. And there is a nice start. We don't burn a timeout there. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with burning 0 timeouts on this drive because we can get it down to the 2-minute warning if it's a 3-and-out. Especially if they throw an incomplete pass or we get them out of bounds like that. There we go. I don't want to burn a timeout here, but the computer probably will. If they run the football or complete a pass, do not burn a timeout, please. But they're probably going to do it as Zoller's up top. Maybe it could be an incomplete. You did. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I seen the flag. I thought it was pass interference. It is pass interference, but not on us, it looks like. Not on us. Cool. We have hope. We have life. Down by 11, 2.5 to go, all of our timeouts. Gotta score within the next... If you want to have the best chance, I would say the next minute. This is a situation. All right, stop, run the ball. I know you're maybe listening to me from last game saying you got to occasionally run it. Not in this situation. Not with 2.5 to go. Maybe if there was 8 minutes, yeah. Deep shot, though. He's got a step. Come on. Yes. All right, come on. One more play before the 2-minute warning. We have a legitimate chance. 27-yard line. All right, come on. One more play. I think we're going to get it off. Come on, 4. There we go. One more play before the 2-minute warning. It's fine if it's in play. There we go. Complete it for a gain of 4 yards. Please just hold those timeouts and everything past the sticks, and we can even get out of here with maybe not even needing the onside kick. Man in motion, clearing out the backfield. Smith, if you pull this off, you'll be a legend. Throwing over the middle, completed inside the 10, and he's down to the 3. No timeout bird. That's good. Come on, clock and stop. Come on, don't you dare run this football, and don't you dare take a sack. Come on, 1:48 to go. 3-yard line as Smith will throw it. End zone! No! Intercepted! Are you kidding me? We were on track to maybe pull off the comeback of a lifetime. Everything was going our way, and you throw the pick. That is absolutely just brutal. I'm not saying it would have happened, but, you know, you score a touchdown on that play, even if you don't hit the 2-point conversion, a minute 30, all your timeouts, you get a 3 and out, you at least get a chance. I said I needed big jumps from Achilles Smith. I said 65% completion percentage and over 8 yards attempt. He did do that, but he didn't hit 30 passing touchdowns. He had actually less overall touchdowns and less overall yards. We threw the ball a little less. He essentially gave me what I asked for, though. Less sacks, more efficient. He did what he had to do. Run game, during the regular season, hey, our run game is great. In the playoffs, though, postseason, conference championship, it's brutal. And on the D-line, oh, God. Dude, are we dead serious? 4 sacks as a team. Only one of them was by a D lineman. The other 3 sacks were by linebackers. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could say like they were there. He had 4 tackles for loss. He had 2 tackles for loss. 1 tackle for loss. He got injured. All right. Here's the next spin. Let's see what we got here. Please take it easy on us, even though there's not a lot of bad, oh boy. Okay. So this one, onside kicks only. I don't think I gotta go too much into depth here, but what this means is for any postseason game, I have to, after we score or we kick off or anything, I manually hop in and I kick the onside. Basically meaning they're going to get short fields. Maybe by some miracle we recover one. But even if we recover one, the net gain is not there because they're going to get, what would that be, like 30, 40 yards of extra field position. So we are putting ourselves at an on-field disadvantage for this upcoming season. It is only for a 1-year thing because if we had to kick onsides permanently through the rest of the video, I feel like we would never be able to win. We have 9 persuasions, not able to keep a backup quarterback. Safety, we keep him, but he's normal dev. Corner, we fail. Corner again, fail. Running back, failed. All of our running backs, are we gonna, like, all of them? All of our running backs. All right, all of them are gone. Nice. Send 4 players to the NFL. We're still a 4-star prestige team. Not able to hit that 4.5 quite yet. I'd like to think I did a pretty decent job this time. We missed out on 1 4-star receiver here, 4-star linebacker, and a 4-star running back, but it's okay because we had a lot of running back interest due to the fact that we just lost everybody. This is a pretty big class, so yeah, we lost out on that guy, but you'll see in a second with the running backs that we were able to put together on this board. We ended up with a full 31 guys in total, and once again, improvement up to number 8. So literally better every single season, and, you know, having, what, the second best class to not have a 5-star we'll take all of that. So yeah, at running back, we lost our top 3 guys, but we were able to pick up 3 high schoolers and a transfer portal player who was really good. And now we gotta hope that none of these guys are elite dev, because we would have to get rid of them. So that's also why I was kind of, just throwing whoever on the board as well, just to have some more opportunities at decent players, but not players who are too good. Because elite dev, unfortunately, we can have situations where prospects are just too good. There's 2-star development players, a lot of impacts, star quarterback, star guard, good, so far so good, star running back, impacts, normals, star running back. So good that the transfer portal player was not star. We had no elites. Usually that's not a good thing, but for us that's an amazing thing. No elite devs. And the other aspect of this is we gotta hope also nobody goes up to elite dev in the training, because then that would all of a sudden make them no longer applicable to our team. On to player training and star dev. Okay, that scares me. So upgrade it to star. That's fine. Another upgrade, impact, fine. You can upgrade there. No one upgraded to elite. We have no elites on the roster. That's great. Quarterback, Coco Whitehead, only a +1 from an 89 to a 90, but he's really good. And yeah, I mean, we shouldn't have really any drop-off at the quarterback position. Running back, we got ourselves a 90 overall now. We were able to fill in everything pretty effectively, I feel like. Receiving core looks pretty nice all around. Tight end room, awesome. Offensive line. I mean, this is a good offensive line. It shouldn't be an issue. Let's hope it's not. The D-line, I mean, yeah, that's... We still have a little bit longer, but look at this. Hey, he was a +8. This was the Impact Dev 1-star player, so he is, with boosts and everything, an 80 overall. Not bad. That's at least workable. Everybody else, though, stinks. A linebacking room, pretty nice. Cornerback room, could be better, but I overall think that this team is actually better, and... like, we should be, yeah, I mean, look at this, there's a lot of talent on this team now. Like, this should be a team that isn't just a one and done in the playoffs. We should be able to win the ACC with this team, and we should be able to compete for maybe a national championship. But, remember, we got the onside kick penalty, could hamper us. But once again, we have another situation where we might go 10-2 again. We're taking on Virginia, but... positive here, we are very much in the playoff hunt, and to see if we can go and get our 3rd straight 10-2 season, there we go, 10-2 for the 3rd straight year. And for the conference title, we don't make the conference title this year. We actually got passed up by Louisville. Another thing that makes it actually kind of decent is the fact that our little onside kick punishment, we don't have to do it for the ACC title game, which, considering last year we were 8, lost to Clemson, and still maintained our spots, I don't think we would drop out of the playoffs entirely if we were ranked 7 and lost to a team better than us. We will be... potentially taking on UCLA with a victory. We're taking on a 9-win SMU team, and we have to kick an onside kick every single time. Do it here for you guys, just to kind of show you what we do. I guess I do have a little bit of control. I kick the onsides, as I don't know if that really matters too much, but yeah. SMU will start with a 3-0 game. We score, and now I have to take over. And now we're doing an onside kick. I gotta make sure I don't accidentally sim over. I don't have, like, meta onside kick tactics or anything. I just kind of launched this football. And will we get it? It is... We... Alright, we could have had that one. That would have been crazy if we actually recovered it. But, yeah. This is what the penalty is, though. They get great field position. And they only get 3. And we respond. Second quarter... and touchdown. All right. So not hurt us so far. Onside kick again. You know what? How about we send this one up in the air? And and launch it up. And that wasn't, too bad distance-wise. Yeah, they'll get it at the 43-yard line again. Will they be able to score a touchdown this time around? No, they get nothing. Wow. All right, defense. Hey, you're doing great stuff right now. 21-6, another onside kick. Sorry if this is not entertaining to watch onside kicks, but there we go. SMU scoops it up. The defense is doing a phenomenal job right now. I mean, yeah, we'll take that. Another no points allowed. I mean, they're starting their drives past midfield, and maybe we're a little serious this year. So we punt, a 27-yard punt. Nice job, guys. Yeah, we end up getting a stop there. Man, we're playing great defense right now. There he goes. They stop us. Finally, SMU scores before the half, and halftime score is 21-13. We get stopped. SMU, we get a stop eventually. All right, so defenses are doing their thing a little bit. We're finally looking like we're going to finally, there we go, touchdown. 28-13. And let's see, I haven't done the low kick yet. Let's do low right, full power. Okay. Yeah, I mean, onside kicks are not my specialty. I don't play this. I spectate. I spectate. That's what I do here. Maybe one day we'll be doing a lot of me actually playing the game. Let me know if you actually want to see me play the game. I know that's kind of weird for me to actually play it. I just watch, but hey, maybe one day. As stop, 4th and long, punt, and we head to the 4th quarter. A 28-13 game. Onside kicks have not hurt us so far. It feels like we should be hurt more, but the defense has done a phenomenal job, and a nice play there to stop them on 3rd down. I accidentally hit Sim 1 play, not to end a game, but here's the field goal try. And to cut it down to a 12-point game, field goal is good. 10 minutes to play. Let's see what a new quarterback can do. We've had 4 years of Achilles Smith Jr., and now with the new quarterback, new transfer portal running back, he's got 27 yards on 8 carries, so the run game, not good again, really, in playoff action. I don't feel like we've had a good rushing attack in any of our playoff games, but now spreading the field, and 2nd down and 13, he'll throw, and outside, that pass is caught for a short gain, and hey, Coco Whitehead's had 4 touchdowns so far today, though. And he's putting up a better playoff performance than we've gotten from Achilles Smith before. Even though his playoff performances weren't that bad, I don't think he threw 4 touchdowns as they're taking the shot deep. And with the snap, it's gone! And he is gone! Touchdown! 5 touchdowns on the day! And now we gotta kick an onside kick. And that might be the only thing that gives SMU a chance, is they will have a short field here, as that kick is going to be picked up, and a 19-point deficit still able to be overcome. Maybe. They have a lot of work to do, though. I would think if we get the ball back here and we allow nothing, probably going to be moving on to the 2nd round. SMU to the air. And the pressure! Hey, look at that! The D-line. I wasn't really, the linebacker got in there, but the D-line got some push. They're developing a little bit. They're like 60s. We have an 80 D-tackle now that they're a 1-star in their 3rd season. As he's throwing to the outside, that pass caught for a gain of 11. And hurrying it back to the line, 3rd down and 6. As in the shotgun, changing the play. Puts the tight end. And they go behind. Change the play a little bit. 3rd down and 6 as he'll go to the air, of course. Pressure is getting in. He's sacked. And who came up there with that big play? One of our 1-stars got in. And nice job to make a huge play and get him down for a 4th and 17. All right, come on. I don't even see number 71 out there. Is that him out there? I think he's up top now. Are we dropping him in coverage? Or they're throwing it deep, 4th and 17. It's incomplete. What's it going to be when we play one of these top-tier schools? Because SMU, they're good. They're not great, though. As Coco to the air, throwing it deep again. And incomplete. 45-yard line. We will punt the ball. No problem there. 90 yards of field in front of you as they will throw for a completion. 1st down, broken tackles And 22 yards on the play. Setting things up here, 3rd down and 10. Throwing, Pope with time. He'll deliver a pass in traffic that is broken up. 4th down and 10. Yeah, this is their final chance for real this time. I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, but with this pass on 4th down, okay, that's a great grab. Really nice throw as they will hand it off, and that's a nice run. And 1st down yardage as the clock is going to be at about 5 minutes to play. Definitely got to score within the next minute. For sure, you got to score before it hits 4 minutes. As they go shotgun, 24 yards out, and they're taking their sweet time to call this. And a play action, this better be a big one, as he's not really going to get all that too much pressure. We just had a good D-line there. That would have been a chance at a sack, and there we go. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking about the pressure. We're not getting any. Let's just, see if we can at least make them waste a little bit more time here. They're going to go read option twice in a row, and that's not going to work. Yeah, this is bad clock management, as they got it from 1 yard out, 3rd down and goal. We're under 4 minutes to go. After that play to get them here to the 1, you're thinking maybe, just maybe, but now 2 straight runs. Finally, the touchdown comes with under 4 minutes to go, as, yeah, here we go. They better not get it. And, all right, we got the ball. And SMU now, 3:40 to go, so they can feasibly get it back if we throw incomplete clock stoppages here, and they could have their timeouts, and that's a nice job. Virginia Tech injury timeout. Does an offensive lineman need to get hurt every time, every game, and in a key situation where we're trying to run out the clock right here? Run play, there we go, 1st down, and forward progress, thank you. Down to under 3.5 to play, as we're not actually chewing the clock here. There's 20 seconds on the play clock, and we're about to snap this ball. All right, we're not taking our sweet time here, and we'll lose 4 yards on the play. Timeout SMU. We're in long-distance field goal range. I do get scared if we potentially want to take a field goal and we miss it and give them good field position. 3 minutes to go, though. We should just be safe here. Just run the ball. No play action. Oh, boy. And you throw a pick? No! And he got to tackle it. We're not doing this again. We're not choking again. We're choking every single time. Why would you throw a pick? We're allergic to running the ball. We're allergic to running the ball. We hate running the... Who is this team? I'm about to, impulsively just fire the offensive coordinator because I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the passing when in situations where just run the ball, make them take their timeouts, and now SMU to the 6-yard line. Oh no. Oh. 2:45 to go. They still have 2 timeouts. They score before the 2-minute warning. We're in trouble. Touchdown, SMU. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Guys, I'm begging you. Just stop being stupid. Just stop being serial chokers. 35-30. Need 2 first downs to end this. We're going play action again. We're throwing over the middle. That's a nice play. I just don't understand why we hate running the ball. Is running the ball the worst thing ever? You were up by 2 scores and you refuse to run it. Here we go. Nope, read option. Okay, it is running the ball. Up the middle for Coco, and another injury timeout. Stop getting hurt. What? Everything. We're making this impossible. All right, 1st down and 10. Another 1st down, please, and we can maybe get out of here. Read option again. Sliding. Are we dead serious? Are we dead serious? Another injury? Okay. It's surely not again, right? We're throwing. Sure, over the middle, and it's caught 1st down. And they finally are out of timeouts. 1 more 1st down, and it's over for good. Please stop messing this up. All right, run play. There we go. We'll get down to the 2-minute warning. How many timeouts is SMU gonna get here? This is a 2-minute warning. They've had 3 injury timeouts. They have their 3 This is their 7th clock stoppage of the last 4 minutes of the game. As we go with a 2nd down and 8. Thank you for just handing it off to the running back, and he'll get it to a 3rd and 2. We get it here, game over. We miss it, we can kick a field goal and leave them with like 40 seconds to play. As please, run it, thank you, and game is over. We make winning look so difficult. Like, way more difficult than it needs to be. We'll just be able to kneel this ball out, though. I mean, my goodness, we were up by 19 points and almost lost. 35-30. All right, let's hope it's going to go our way this time. Defensively, we did a great job against SMU when kicking these onside kicks. So I think to give us the best chance of recovering, you'd probably want to kick normal. But if you want to just give them the worst field position, with just doing like this, I mean, that would put them back there, like, midfield. So, yeah, I mean, I guess for field position purposes, we could do that. That probably helps us out a little bit more, but still getting to start your drive at midfield, you go and score a touchdown within the first minute of the game, and then we get a field goal. I feel like getting a field goal isn't all that great. I mean, because you immediately could just set them up with good field position. Like, because if you kick like this, I don't know. I don't know what to prioritize here. What if I just do that? Up in the air? Oh, come on, guys! No, okay, we almost had that one. Oh, all right. If we were a little bit faster. But, all right. We get to have them start at about midfield again. We get a stop. We are really backed up. They got the ball at, like, the 20-yard line, and they score a touchdown. We turn it over. Okay, already 21-3. And we are not able to get any points on that drive. Here we go. Touchdown. All right. That was nice. Let's try again. 21-3. Maybe this onside kick strat can be helpful for us. Maybe we can just recover one, steal a possession. No. And they'll have it at about the 44-yard line. So, yeah, literally like one first down there in field goal range, which I just... That's why, like, us going for field goals probably just isn't a move. They score a touchdown. I don't think this is going to work. This is a brutal punishment together. This is why it's not like a permanent one, because it's like, if we had to try to win a national championship doing this every single game, how are we going to win when they're getting the ball at midfield every single possession? As we got a field goal to end the half, but yeah, that's just not going to matter, I think. We got sacked on 4th down. Great. I mean, I appreciate the effort going for it, but... going into the 4th quarter, I don't even know if there's a point. Yeah, we'll just go to the end. All right, that's really bad. 52-13. All right, let's get into the statistics and our next punishment. Coco Whitehead overall in the season, pretty solid for a first-year starter. That last game was brutal, though. How about that? 20 rushing touchdowns, though. Like, every single time, it's like we run the ball well, and then we get to the playoffs, we get to a big game, we're just not able to run it, or if we do run it well, we don't run it much. It's weird. I don't understand it. Sacks, D-tackle got 4. Blitzing linebacker, hey, 3 sacks. Only 71 got another full sack. Yeah, I mean, hey, this is at least playable, though. 8 tackles for loss, 4 sacks. That's not the end of the world. You can deal with that. And picks, at least we're getting some turnovers. We got another punishment, because we are not winning a national championship this year. Let's see what we have. Punishment is going to be... Ooh. Alright. -20 speed to our wide receivers and running backs. That's not good. Not the worst. When we get to the regular season and we have all the players on our roster, it is a one-time use. Any wide receiver and running back that is on our team going into next year, it's a -20. It's a one-time use, so anybody we recruit afterwards, we're fine. But the guys that we have all on the roster, these running backs and receivers that are currently on our team and the incoming freshmen, all will get a -20. So all these guys. We go to players leaving, and let's see if we are able to maintain a decent amount of our players. Pro draft for a running back. He decides to stay. Hey, he wants that minus 20 in speed. Good on you. I wouldn't be blaming, yeah, receivers want to start bailing. Yeah, understandable. We have... What do you mean playing? You're our starting center. What do you mean playing time? Why does our What? He's our starting center. He wants to leave due to playing time. You're literally playing. What is your deal? And then our backup center says brand exposure. What's your issue? Okay, he's staying. Never mind. You know, issue avoided. And we get to keep him too. Cool. Everyone wants to stay. Not our wide receiver. Valid. Failed here. Any of these receivers failed? These guys? No. Quarterback, I'd like to keep you. No, that's brutal. And then, wait. One of our one-star D linemen wants to Really? Where do you think you're going? What does he think he's gonna get? You think you're gonna start anywhere else that's as good as Virginia Tech right now? I'd like to think this was maybe the best recruiting class we've had up until this point. We've gotten better every single year, and we were able to have some real interest from top guys. Also, we were able to keep a certain somebody here. Johnny Thorne was available and open. We just sent it to keep him because we know he's star dev. So that's a nice thing to have still. We weren't able to grab, what, 3 players? Yeah, so we got 32 players, and 7th, still getting better, still improving. 28 4-stars, which tied for 2nd. And we got lucky last year with no elites. Can we get lucky again this year? So we got star, let's see. Oh, already elite, all right. And this was one of the good ones, too. Transfer freshman corner. That was a good one. And another elite. All right. Running back. 2 already. Couple of stars. All right, this one doesn't surprise me, but I'm starting to go for D linemen now because we only have 1 year left of the bad D linemen, so I want to, stock up and be ready for when they leave and I'm able to start whoever I want. This guy was the number 2 player in the portal. He's elite, so we're going to have to get rid of him. Unfortunate. So, another one. This one is a D tackle, too, and he's from high school. Oh, another elite! This is like 5? This is not good. This is not good to have this many elites. Okay, cooling off. Nice. Stars. Normal. Alright. Dude, that's too many elite. It was like 5 elites. I was just doing some shifting around here because we were, like, really imbalanced on the offensive line. How about 91 overall center? And he goes up to a 97 at guard? That's ridiculous. Alright, I was able to do it. The team is looking a little bit more rough now. So here's the running back room. Still 89, 91 overall is our top 2, but you could see the 70 speed. Our fastest running back has 72 speed now. I mean, acceleration doesn't matter as much. You can have all the acceleration in the world. If your top speed is 72, you're not really going to do much. It's going to be rough. And then at wide receiver, we have a 75 speed. It really hurt the receivers a lot. So, I mean, for the seniors, it's a 1-year issue. But for guys like, this dude who's a freshman, for guys like this dude who's a freshman, and the running backs, for this dude who's a sophomore star, I mean, maybe they can recoup some of that speed with off-season progression and stuff, but it more so hurts them in the long term because it maybe kind of wrecks some of their upside. That's kind of what I'm interested in now. Is he a 99 with training? He is not. So he didn't get better, but... Or, like, he got better, but not overall-wise. So a 97 overall guard. And yeah, he's pretty crazy. 99 footwork, and he's a monster. All right. So, Coco Whitehead, 92 overall. He's about as good as what Achilles Smith was when we left him behind. Hey, look at these elite devs. You're not going to be on the team for very long. Johnny Thorne seems to be in line for this next year's QB job. I'd probably prefer him due to the upside and everything. We just have to hope he doesn't transfer again, and if he does, we can get him back again. Running back, though. Hey, it looks crazy. For now. Like I said, we wait till like we kind of have everything set. This dude, this dude already has 79 speed. He's gonna have a minus 20. At least with you, you'll still be like playable. This dude is. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. All right. Oh yeah, I'll take a look at this. They're 70s now, and our D tackle is 78, 82 with boost. Not bad. They're like a FCS level D line maybe now. Yeah, just chalk this season. Just too much to overcome. The D line being bad, and now having a bunch of stinkers when it comes to explosive plays. We're 7-4 going into the final game of the season, and we finished the season 8-4. I mean, we played a 1-win Virginia team. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really too interested in a bowl game. It doesn't really do anything for us right now. And going to the next year, I mean, I knew that there was eventually going to be a point where we just got hit with something that was just, it was just going to compound with something else. And are we going to really just get smacked in the bowl game too? Really? Really? 34-7. I mean, even if I wanted to hop in and watch this one, it looks like it doesn't matter. We're going to get destroyed. All right. 41-14. We'll go on to see what the stats were. What does the team of 60 and 70 speed guys look like? So Coco Whitehead, you definitely see the stats took a pretty big step back. Completion percentage wise, touchdowns, threw less picks, didn't get sacked all that much, but yeah, 7 yards. Okay, the running backs played better. Okay, what is our issue then? Look at this. Look at the yards per carry. What? What? Both running backs average 7 a carry, and why do we not run it more? What? I feel like I've been just asking this all video. Why are we not running the ball more? What? Okay, I guess having slow guys out there didn't hurt us that much. Having these guys in here, D linemen, did hurt though. I'm optimistic though. Really optimistic. Let's see. Spin the wheel, please. Take it easy on us. No anything crazy bad. All right. This I don't think this is all that good. So now we have to run military playbooks for the rest of this video. I complained so much about not running the ball, but hey, look what we got here now. Run the ball, Army option. I really feel like this has got to be a year where we at least make a run. So the recruiting class, I don't know if we're gonna get to top 5. I think we got like 30 players though. And I would imagine, because we got I think 28 4-stars last year. Did we get that this year? No, we didn't. Alright, so we actually fell off a little bit, but part of that was prioritizing stacking up on the D-line again so that I could have a legit D-line. So I got a bunch of like transfer portal edges, transfer portal D-tackles, so this was a little bit about getting some quantity so we can actually have a legitimate D-line. So I'm fine with that. That doesn't really seem like much of an issue for me. We're going to have Johnny Thorney stuck around. He could be our quarterback. Also, I got to check for elite devs. So you've seen those 2 guys down there. I got to cut them, but they're like 30 overall quarterbacks. So any elite devs? Let's hope not. Last year we kind of got like destroyed. We got like 5 of them. And see some stars. Star again, star again, star. There's an elite though. Alright, 4-star wide receiver. I need wide receivers because of the fact that we have a bunch of 60 speed guys out there, so losing that one hurts. But thankfully, that's the only one, and we have a lot of star dev players. That worked out about as well as I could have hoped. Okay, this is also goofy because I'm just kind of messing around at this point, looking at stuff. So, if you have an elite dev wide receiver, switch him to offensive lineman. He develops, he could become a 99 overall tight end. What in the world? Wait, so what does he look like at tight end? All right, this is a new thing unlocked here. And he can get better, too. Wait. No, let's make him good. I'm going to cut him. He's probably going to end up somewhere else. So this is just kind of funny. All right. He's a monster now. This is the greatest player ever. He's a 99 overall with more boosts. Yeah. There's a little hack for you if you're playing this game. That's the meta right there. I just discovered that one. Cool. He'll be a 99 overall somewhere else. Training results, you can ignore the 99 overall tight end. That is not going to be legitimately staying on this team. But Johnny Thorne, 90 overall as a sophomore redshirt. All right, I really wanted to make sure we had this dude. He tried to transfer. We were able to get him back. This is the guy. I think we can get at least 2 years out of him. I would hope he doesn't declare for the draft now. So we're gonna, hope. Running back, we have a legitimate dude here. 93 overall, which is good to see, with some wide receivers that still aren't the fastest, but we at least have one guy we can go to. Our actual tight end is an 89 overall, and the offensive line took a step back, unfortunately, but we have a lot of up-and-coming guys. D-line is going to be at least put together enough for this year, and we'll be able to recruit some more guys there. This team is definitely going to be better than what it was last season. I don't know what our chances are of competing, but the fact that we have a legitimate team now at least gives me hope. Let's go see. Yeah, Reggie Hendricks, go be a goat somewhere else, because that's crazy that you can do that. We're also going to cut these guys too. You and you. You have to stay here because you were new, but I'll cut him next year, and those are our elite dev players gone. Once again, we find ourselves in that familiar position of being right on the fringe, and sitting here at 9-2, 11th in the country, and a whole bunch of people fighting for the conference championship. I mean, look at this, like 7-1, 6-2, 6-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2, 5-2. Don't know if we're going to make it. We would have to win and I guess hope for some help. Really bad throughout this, but we go up to number 6 with a win. What happened here? Alright, so conference title, we didn't make it. Do we really miss out because of a 7-5 Clemson team? A 7-5 Clemson team went 6-2 in the conference. Heisman winner, 28 receiving touchdowns? My goodness, for Colorado. And we're taking on who in the first round? Alright, we take that. Alright, if we lose this game, I gotta retire. No disrespect to the Cajuns. Kennesaw State? What is this playoffs? Kennesaw State made it, Louisiana made it, Miami 6th at 9-3. And here's our offense. It's, we're not exactly equipped for this. I wasn't ready to build a team entirely for a military offense, but a nice play there. Tavares Tootin, maybe related to Bashaw because both at Virginia Tech. So, yeah, maybe we got the brother here. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Fullback dive. I really don't know how much we're going to throw this football. And we go read option, and here goes the quarterback. This is Johnny Thorne. I really have to, just configure this team a little bit. But look at Johnny Thorne go on the speed option. Every time I watch the computer run a speed option in this game, it is terrifying because they do not run it well. They always fake the pitch and the running back is running the wrong way, and here goes Tootin with the big play, broken tackle, and to the 14-yard line, 7 carries, 59 yards. Hurry up here as triple option, pitch it out, and he's got about 8 yards on the play as we go the fullback behind, got that just a QB sweep. I thought it was a speed option with the fullback, but no, just a QB sweep. We get nothing on the play. I really need to get a dual threat quarterback. I need to get one of them pure runners, which I never rock a pure runner, but, this might be the one time where it is applicable as Tootin is going to break a tackle, get the first down, and the touchdown! And that's the 21-3 lead. maybe I could be proven right. All this video I complained about not running the ball. You know, why are we not keeping it on the ground in the fourth quarter when we're winning? Why are we not doing any of this stuff? Why is it play action every single play and just heaving it into coverage? Well, if we win a championship like this, hey, I'll be proven right. Run the ball as Louisiana is going to find an open receiver. I'll give them this drive. Their quarterback has 71 yards passing. 3rd down and 9 as they hurry back to the line. Shotgun, running back in motion. They clear out the backfield, 4-man rush. And with the real D-line, we actually got a little bit of a push and a 4th down opportunity. They did get 7 on that completion. But it's nice to have a legitimate D-line, even if it's not great. We got some pressure, we got some push there. As 4-man rush again, and he's sacked. I don't get to say that very often this video. A sack for the defense. And that should be it for this game. As we take over, put up a score. We missed the extra point, I think. And we'll win it 27-9. Nice way to start things off here as the running game. How many yards did we throw for? We had 300 yards as an offense. We threw for 54 yards. Yeah, Johnny Thorne's a pocket passer. That's just not good for us. So we got Ohio State. Did any of those odd teams win? I highly doubt Kennesaw State won, but that'd be cool if they did. No, they didn't. Let us see. First quarter. It is a oh, no, almost a scoreless one. 3-0 us. We have not made it past the second round in this video yet. And we have our best chance. This is the best team we've had. And it's 14-3 at halftime. Third quarter is 22-3. We went for 2? Why did we go for 2? What? I'm just curious. Yeah, we just went for 2 because why not, I guess. I don't know what the difference between having the 19-point lead and the 18-point lead really is, but sure. We're up 22-3 on Ohio State. I did not expect that, but we are very happy to be here. This might be finally a year where we could even end this video. That would be awesome. Just end it here. We have our one chance, because there was any possibility of another punishment wrecking this team, then, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this is our best chance. As they'll swing it outside. Tootin is breaking a tackle. He is so good at breaking first contact. Fortunately, though, that'll be 4th down. 20-yard line, and they will start their drive with a completion for the 1st down and a gain of 15. Quarterback for them, 160 yards. So no touchdowns, no picks. It's just been a big nothing day for this Ohio State offense. But now trying to come alive in the 4th quarter as they'll find a receiver with a short pass to him, and it'll get 8 yards on the play. I guess he prioritized breaking the tackles and not the catches. That RPO on 3rd down gets the 1st, and clock is under 8 minutes to play. They're at the 46-yard line. Ohio State, all these star players, their whole offensive line is a star. There are 3 receivers and a running back is a star, but it's not mattered so far as the run, 11 for 64. They're running it well, not able to run it much here, especially in this late game scenario. 37 yards out as they will go with the bubble. And with room, he's going to get 7. I'm fine with this, though. I mean, tackling them in the field of play, making sure that the time runs out. They're not really being too urgent with the ball, but I suppose you still got a decent amount of time, as Wells, pressure coming in, 2 guys chasing, he gets it away. 3rd down and 3. I would have to imagine they are not kicking a field goal if they don't get it, even if it would cut it down. As that RPO, he breaks the tackle. Now we're under 6 minutes ago. This drive has been rather long considering what they need, as that is going to wrap their drive up with a touchdown. Ohio State is going to kick the extra point. So I was gonna say, yeah, they could go for 2 here. They could have went for 2, made it an 11-point game, scored a touchdown, got another 2-point conversion, made it a 3-point game. So yeah, I would have went for 2 there. Don't love the strategy from Ohio State, but I do like the run defense. Johnny Thorne, 10 carries, 14 yards. He's such a good quarterback, but it's such a bad scheme fit. What do you do here? Do I just put in a better runner, or do I just roll with the better quarterback as Tootin puts a guy on the ground, and he gets 6 on the play? Hey, I appreciate the ball distribution, but I would like our best running back to get more than 7 carries on the game. 5 minutes to go. Man in motion. They go jet pass. What were you doing, buddy? I know you weren't going to get the first down, but he started running backwards. I think you know how it goes. You score with a certain amount of time left, keep all your timeouts, you got a chance. If not, you would have to be relying on an onside. But I think for Ohio State, starting their drive roughly at the 40-yard line, you got to anticipate. You can't let this drive go over 3 minutes long. You got to get it down the field quicker than that. As, again, if you went for 2 as well and hit it, you could have kicked the field goal on this drive. And instead, that pass is going to be just swarmed. We have an injury, but yeah, he broke tackles. He got free. No, he's losing 5. And it'll be 3rd down and 11. It is 4th down territory here, as they will throw. Wells is going to find a receiver, and he breaks a tackle. I think that was the running back. You know, wide range of results, but regardless, clock is still moving, spreading the field, and Wells is going to go. That's 2 yards, but yeah, clock's still running. Drag route not going to be really worthwhile here, in my opinion, as from the 39, 3rd and 4. Clock about to hit 3. They'll throw again. Wells has his receiver. 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion, as Wells is going to get sacked. Huge. And that is going to back them up. 3rd down and long. And yeah, they could be finally faced with a 4th down on this drive. Wells is going to definitely play for 4th down. Don't hate that. You get 9 yards, make it a 4th and manageable. You're playing for 2 downs here. You weren't going to try to get it all in one play. And as the 2-minute warning is approaching, Wells on 4th down. It's going to go right to the end zone. Touchdown. And that is brutal for Virginia Tech. We're not going to choke again. I've been pretty okay up until this point, thinking like, okay, you know, the stop, they scored, okay. But now they scored with enough time to go to make this really worrying. Well, we are built to run the ball, I guess. And in this situation, of course, we're coming out in shotgun. And it's a draw, as that's not going to get us much. Ohio State timeout. I'm not trying to have just chokes every game. Play action, we're throwing. Why do we refuse? Even when I'm running a military playbook, we refuse to run the ball in these situations. How? Why would you throw it? Just run it. If you're gonna throw on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. Don't do it on 2nd and long as on 3rd and 19. Of course we're not going to get it. 52 yards away. Turnover will end it, but please, guys. I just, we're not doing this again. No, he's got the catch and room all the way to the red zone. Oh my goodness. Like, that was like 40 yards right there. This is ridiculous, guys. This is... And we're not built to have a 2-minute drill. Like, we got like 10 pass plays in this playbook probably, as the run loses 2. Good job, defense. But Ohio State, yeah, understandably, they're taking their time here. 50 seconds to go. Wells, and zone! Touchdown! You've gotta be kidding me! This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, what do I even say at this point? They're not gonna go for 2. Does this team hate 2-point conversions? Because again, you could go for 2 to make it a field goal game. So we can win it with a field goal. Do they just think we are not capable of doing this, though? We have all of our timeouts, and we will field this kick from about the goal line. Get it to 20-yard line-ish. As there's Thorne rolling out, passes caught. Get out of bounds, please. There you go. Save the timeout, and he'll get 5 on the play. Not mad at that result, as long as he got out of bounds there. If you're going to throw it short of the sticks, it's got to be a out-of-bounds play. And that one, very much not what I want to see. 4 yards, and he burns the timeout. 34 seconds to play, 3rd down and 1. Thorne to the air. As he's going to scramble on the run, he throws it away. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad at a run here. It's 4th and 1. Just try to get the 1st down. That's the important part to keep this game alive. As they go Tootin on the carry. And there you go. 1st down. it was a little stressful, but we still have one timeout. We got the first down. That was the important part. We have enough time to where we can throw 2 strikes down the middle if we want. As Thorn, come on, you can run it too. There you go, Thorn, get the first. No, he doesn't. That hurts. All right, we got to use that final timeout, 19 seconds to play. 15 yards away, maybe? Maybe, if our kicker's, good? I don't know. Thorn, don't get sacked. No, he fumbles, and look how far back the ball is. Oh my goodness. We lost like 30 yards on the play. Is that gonna be it? That's it. All right, 87-yard touchdown, anybody? What do you got, Thor? Throws it deep, and this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Checking out the stats, and we'll get to our next punishment. Hey, Thorn threw 19 touchdowns to 0. Honestly, he had a good year, because he only threw it 141 times. He had a touchdown pass on 13% of his plays and threw no picks. That's actually, like, insanely good. Like, that's only sacked 5 times. Like, this is an insanely good year, like, for a military quarterback. I mean, he only threw for over 100 yards in 4 games, but I mean, yeah, that's a pretty crazy game, though. Running the football, Holiday had 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns. Tootin had 800 yards and 7 touchdowns. Both of them, 7 yards a carry, basically. Johnny Thorne, 500 yards. Our fullback had 500 yards. Callaway had 300 yards. Our leading receiver had 27 catches for 10 touchdowns. More sack production, at least. That's an improvement. Here we are, guys. Next one. Please take it easy on us. And we are going... Alright. Auto recruiting. Cool. So, from starting next season, we have to turn on auto recruiting. That hurts because there is a combining factor with this that does really stink. Remember, we are not able to get 5-star players. The computer does not know that. The computer's just going to recruit whoever. If the computer recruits a 5-star player for us, we can't use them. And here's hoping we saved our best recruiting class that we are able to control for last, because this is it. Now I can put the setting. I had to switch it because, I wasn't done recruiting. But now we can put it on auto recruiting. So, that's going to be unfortunate. But this is our final haul that we are able to have control over. And we're going to hope that not really any elites are going to throw a wrench into our plans. I was able to at least formulate things a little bit differently, get some extra running backs, get some potential running quarterbacks. I even got a fullback in here. And we ended with the 9th class, which is really nice. Could be our last class as good as that. And when we go to see what these developments are, Donnell Stockton was a late addition dual threat QB, normal dev, unfortunately. Would have liked at least impact, but star devs, so far, so good. A lot of impact, a star, another one. No elites the whole way through? Really? One, man. Of course it's the best player that we got. Is there anybody on this team that can throw the ball that's like maybe like an athlete a little bit? I could just kind of throw back there. Yeah, QBs. Wide receiver. Oh, so he's a gadget receiver, but he's got normal dev. That stinks. So yeah, if we find like a gadget receiver, that is something to keep an eye on there. This dude, sophomore, yeah, he's not going to be good. Maybe I do throw the gadget receiver, though, at quarterback. He's only a normal... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that, because he's a... Okay, yeah, he's a better overall QB. Again, normal dev isn't ideal. Here is what we have for training results. This team looks really nice. All right, Johnny Thorne, 78 speed, so obviously he's not going to help the... The rushing attack, but man, he's a crazy thrower of the football. So for the 150 times we throw the ball, we should be amazing. We have 3 running backs that, with boosts and everything, 90 overall. Holiday up to 80 speed. He's now pretty competent in that regard. Maybe fullback type spot for him because the fullback does get a lot of run in this offense. And while I did pick up a fullback, these guys are not guys I want touching the football 100 times a season. But yeah, we have a really deep running back room, and I mean, this dude's a sophomore, 91 overall. I would imagine he's probably going to declare. If not this year, then definitely next year. We have a really good receiver. And then tight end, awesome tight end, pure blocker too. That's big for us. Offensive line, 90, 290s, nice right tackle, fine. D-line, finally starting to rebuild that a little bit. We have an 87 edge rusher, a couple of 80 D tackles, linebacking core, nice. Cornerback room, really deep cornerback room. And then safeties, again, really deep. We have a very deep team, and with a couple of guys at 90 plus overall with boost, that's what, 90 plus overall players. This probably is, top to bottom, the best team we've had so far. So we've hit the triple 99s, so on paper, we're great. I wanted to look at these guys, though. So Channing Choice, this is the dude we moved. Honestly, for a guy that was a wide receiver that we just moved to quarterback, pretty crazy stuff here. He's only normal dev, but hey, if the accuracy goes up, and it should, maybe we have something. We are 11-1, second in the ACC, and conference title against undefeated North Carolina, so I would assume that was our loss, and it certainly was. So we ran for 300 yards on them, but we lost 35-32. I really also think that this whole rain spin that I put down, I'm gonna be honest, like, rain games happen. Like, whenever we do other videos, rain games happen quite a bit. Like, not super common, but, like, they happen. We haven't gotten any rain games. And it's not like we're playing in domes everywhere. Like, all of our games have been, ACC title game is in an outdoor stadium. Our stadium is outdoor. Number of playoff games are played outdoors. Where's the rain? Also, what the heck is this? We're going into the fourth quarter, 7-0. We haven't scored yet. What? Okay, that is a awful first play too. Third down. Why is it that when we get into these big games, it just falls apart? All right, 3rd down and 9. We are going to have. Was that just the same play? I know that if we didn't have a military playbook, that we wouldn't be in this spot. 0 points. Like, all they have to do is sell out for the run. We've thrown like 100 times this year. We throw, what would that be, on average, like 7 times a game? Like, we don't throw the ball. So North Carolina, I mean, they haven't done anything on offense. They only got 7 points. And they are going to be set up with a 3rd down and 1. Hurrying it back to the line. Defense, please, you've had a great day. Only 7 points allowed to the number 1 team in the country. Can you continue? Read option, and it will. Nice job. We start our drive at the 40. That is really good starting field position. The defense sets you up nicely. Triple option, pitch it out. Here we go. Get it out of the edge, and a nice run to the 41 of our opponent. Weird, but sure. Just a straight run, as that will get us 1 yard on the play. I don't know how I feel about potentially taking a field goal here on this drive, but we are approaching field goal range. Maybe we are in it if we got a good kicker. Stretch play, and tackled for a loss of 2. And with 7 minutes to go, we probably have to go to the air, and we have to pick one of our 4 passing plays. We have a pistol, and no, we're just running. All right, 4th and 12. And we lost field goal range. Please, defense. At this point, you're going to need to score for us as they run for a gain of 5 yards. If we are able to get a 3 and out here, they'll be even further backed up in a punt and give us maybe even starting field position at midfield. Maybe that's what we need. We need to maybe start in enemy territory on every drive because this is ridiculous. 0 points is embarrassing. As North Carolina for the 1st down. put up 32 against them last time. What's going on this time? As we gotta make that tackle. And okay, he did get there, 2 yards. 3rd down and 8. Please, defense. I'm asking a lot of you. This is unfair, I know, but can you do it again? Another stop, another, pin them back in their own field position with a punt as they'll go down the middle. Completion. Throwing in UNC. Wide open. I mean, the referee was the closest one there for it. And we got an injury. I feel like we're a very injury-prone team. I haven't touched injury sliders or anything, but I feel like we get hurt all the time. But now North Carolina, middle again. That could have been picked, but he caught it too. Like, not only did you not make a play on the football, you let it be caught by them. And now if they go up by 2 scores, it's just done with the way we've been playing. Throwing on the run, and it is a 7-yard game. Interception, fumble, please. UNC blitzing in, and he's at the 1-yard line. This is never gonna end, is it? This is never gonna end. Like, we can't win. We can't win. Touchdown, North Carolina. Hey, you gotta go 85 yards, and I'd say about 2 minutes if you're gonna have a chance here, and that's how you start the drive with a speed option that loses 4 yards. Guys, please. Help us out a little bit. Hit 1 big pass play. I pump fake. Do you got a shot down the field? He does, out of bounds. And Thorne. It does stink that we're wasting this QB talent. We're gonna go with a pop pass. Ooh, what a 3rd and 14 play. 4th down and 7. This is your game here. I don't even want to watch this team anymore if we don't get this. Thorne throwing with the 4-man rush. He's gonna throw it deep. Come on, please. It's incomplete. Like, what do we even do? Like, 21-0, and we got shut out, didn't we? We got shut out. Yeah, 21-0. And our playoff matchup will be Alabama. Easy. There you go. Ooh, another day, another game with no rain. I feel like it's a cheating of a spin. It literally has not been an issue for us this entire video. But please, guys, just get out of the 2nd round. We scored, but we missed the extra point, I guess. Or we went for 2 for some reason. For 21-6. All right, 21-12. Did we... All right, what's going on here? Are we missing extra points? Or did we really miss 2 extra points? What? What is going on here? Touchdown. We went for 2. Did we go for 2 in the first? Why did we go for 2 2-point conversions? What are we doing? What is going on? And there we go, 21-19. We learned to kick an extra point. Why did we go? This would be a tie game if we just kicked extra points. Why are we doing everything in our power to make this just as difficult as possible? What is Virginia Tech in this game? Nice pressure, incomplete pass. 3rd down and 10. Chance to get off the field here. Come on, defense. We're sending a lot. And we got the sack. Please, some good offense. Speed option. And I don't think we've had like a single, like, every time we run speed option, it's just terrible. 2nd and 11. Thorne to the loaded shotgun formation where he'll run it for a gain of 1. Sermon has 6 carries for 40 yards. We're going to have to throw it here on 3rd down and 10. One of our 5 pass attempts of the game. And no, it's a draw. Come on, get the... This is so painful. This is miserable. How are we going to do this? How are we going to win this? The run is going to get 2. We just have to have the greatest defense ever. And I guess if I were still recruiting, I could maybe try to make that happen. But I don't think I can make that happen, as they'll run it again. Nice job. And another injury, because we get injured every game. 3rd down and 8. This is an injury-prone, stupid team that goes for 2-point conversions when they shouldn't and runs speed option every other play. 3rd down and 8. Bama is going to throw it up top. And that will take a jump ball scenario. Okay, he had it in his hands. I was worried. Good job to break that up at the last second. 23-yard line. I beg you, do not run speed option. Please, stop. Do not run speed option. And, all right, a throw. Oh, my goodness, we throw the ball, and it worked. And he's got a first down. We can throw. He has a passing touchdown this game. All right, cool. Do we have any more passes in us? Or is it just another speed option? Run? I'll take a standard run. 1 yard, but we're not running well. 2nd down and 9. Got a whole bunch of running backs on the field for this one. In motion. Oh, stop running speed option! Like, it's not even triple option. It's not even read option. Speed option is terrible. 3rd down and 10. Throwing. And it is incomplete. I hate this. I hate this so much. The only chance we have, I feel like, is just to, like, win the position field battle or just hope if we get the ball on offense, it's just a big play and it can get us into field goal range. But in order for that to happen, we do need to get a stop. We can't allow them to get into field goal range. I don't know what I would have to think of this team needing a game-winning touchdown drive instead of just a game-winning field goal drive. Bama, 1st and 10, handing it off. It's a stop from the 35, 2nd down and 10. Dell is going to throw screen, and it's caught. That was a little weird. We could have had a chance at that ball. A good thing that was caught because he lost 4. 3rd down and 14, split back. And they have a couple of underneath routes, and yeah, take that, please. Make that tackle, and we get him down. Once again, the defense is doing good. Do not run speed option. If you're going to run option, run anything but speed option. We're going to actually throw it on 1st down. Oh, look at you guys getting bold with a check down. 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. 3:30 to go. We got a trio in the backfield. Pistol play action. 2 straight throws. That might be a new record for the team. 4 yards on the play. And we'll have it 3rd down. Will we go 3 throws in a row? Pistol formation. He'll run it. Come on. Go for it, please. Okay, we got the 1st down. That's a good effort at the end. I thought that was going to be 4th and 1. And I would have, like, had a full crash out if we punted there. It's 1st down, though. 31-yard line. Pump fake. We're throwing again. And it's caught. 1st down, and he breaks the tackle. Come on, we're in the field goal range. He breaks another. And another. What a play. That's what we needed. I said if we were going to get the ball back, the only way we were going to have a chance is if we just hit one big play. That is the big play we needed. 2.5 minutes to go. Really, there's no need to be hurrying back to the line. I would just take this to the 2-minute warning. Run the ball. Do not run speed option. And they're just, run it up the middle, and that's going to be a running through a defender, 10 yards. That's ideal, 2nd and inches. We should be able to convert from 2nd and inches. Alabama's going to start burning their timeouts now. That is a crazy not 1st down. That is the closest I've ever seen a line of scrimmage. Come on, there you go. Run it for the 1st down. Didn't get it by much, but he got it. Where's your chew clock? There's no chew clock. Why are we not chewing clock, guys? Please. I don't want to give Alabama any time. I don't want to give them any time. Do not snap this ball, man. Okay, they're snapping. And we're throwing now. We're going to throw it. All right. Why? Like, you're in the red zone and field goal range down by 2. And that's when you want to throw it. That's the time. No. Stop. Please. Please. Run it at least. Scramble. 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 All right. He throws it away. Throws it away 2 straight times. I hate this quarterback. I hate this offense. I hate this. 3rd down. In the blitz, he's going to go for the end zone. And incomplete. We're going for... What do you mean we're going for it? What are we doing? What are we doing? And he's hurt. What are we doing? What are we doing? What is going on? Give me a good reason. Is our... do we not have a kicker? We have a kicker. We have a kicker. Like, if you were sitting there saying, oh, you're going for 2 every play and going for it because you don't have a kicker. We have a kicker. He's got 89 and 89. He can hit that. He's not hurt. He's not hurt. No, he's not. This dude's out for season, but I'm baffled. I'm stunned. What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to win? What am I supposed to do? We went for 2 2-point conversions. It should be a tie game. We missed them because we hate kicking, And now in a situation where we can kick a game-winning, basically like chip shot field goal, we just go for it on 4th and 10. Alabama to the air, sack him please. There you go, get him down. All right, 3rd down and 15. We can get the ball back. Please give us another chance. And they'll run it. There, we got another chance. Will we even bother kicking the field goal if we get the opportunity, though? Some of the most insane logic I've ever seen in this game. I don't get it. I haven't changed anything other than the playbook. I haven't messed with any other settings. Like, this doesn't make any sense. All right, 5 yards there. What do we need for field goal range? Do we not think we can hit it unless it's an extra point type of kick? I guess we have to score. Where's our running back? He ran so far backwards. All right, over the middle, completed, 1st down. Hurry back to the line. We're at midfield. I don't even know what we're playing for at this point. Are we playing for a field goal? Spike it. All right. If we're actually willing to kick a field goal, then yeah, we need like 15 yards, I'd say. If not, I guess we need to go all 50 yards in 50 seconds. That pass quick, short, 4 yards. If we're playing for the field goal, then yeah, I don't hate that because we don't need to get far. We literally just need like 10 more yards. Come on, 3rd down and 6, 36 seconds to play, and that is picked off. That's picked off. I'm gonna lose it, man. I'm gonna lose it. This is the worst experience ever in this game. Look how little we threw the ball this season. So Johnny Thorne, look at that. A whopping 93 pass attempts. And he was bad. Like, he wasn't even... Like, last year, he was absurdly efficient, absurdly good. He was just bad this year. This is just terrible. We had 7 passing yards in a win against SMU. This is terrible. We had 2 1,000-yard rushers. I mean, look at our running backs, though. Hey, double-digit touchdowns left and right, 6 yards a carry everywhere. That's awesome. Defensively, 8.5 sacks for our edge rusher, 3 picks. I don't even know what to say, but I guess, hey, look at that, though. We averaged 300 rushing yards a game. Look at us. We also averaged, like, dude, look at that. Even Army had 100 passing yards a game. Even all of these schools. Like, what? So we had 50 passing yards a game? That is insane. I don't even know at this point what's good for us to get. What's gonna be not the worst thing ever. Let's see what we got. Spinning the wheel, and we will... Alright. That would have been such a troll. That would have been such a troll. So... we get minus 50 power and finesse move to our defense. So we're not going to be able to rush the passer. That, once again, like the 20 speed that we lost for our quarterbacks and running backs and everything like that, or our running backs and receivers, it's a one-time thing. Once we get to the next season, that roster that we have set in stone, we minus 50 power and finesse move. But look at this, man. Look. No kicker is on here. We almost got that. Maybe that would have been the best option for us, because it's not like we were using him anyway. I mean, it's probably better to just have him, just in case. He actually stays. A 95 overall... That's actually so rare. A 95 overall quarterback just staying. I mean, he's gonna be really good. Eli Serming want to stay? Alright, he stays. Hold up, 2 for 2? 3 for 3? 3 for 3! Hold on! We are getting our players to actually stay. And, like, the good ones. Like, we lose this tight end, but that's inconsequential. Cornerback, that... I would actually really like to keep our quarterback. I would really like to keep Channing Choice, though, please. Channing Choice, thank you! Oh my, what did he even want? He wants playing time? Hey, you could be the quarterback potentially next year. This guy? No. So we lose the star quarterback, but we keep Channing Choice, who is probably the best fit for us. We do lose the other guys, but we actually kept our top 3. But yeah, here's a bunch of oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That looked bad. That looked really bad. How bad was our class? Oh boy. We're really dead serious. We're dead serious. Really? How far? 6? We got 6 players. The least. All right. We got 6 players, guys. Take a look at the recruiting class. This dude, he was first and he just didn't commit. All right, here's our 6 guys. We got 1 4-star. And watch it. One of these dudes going to be elite, too. Right? Normal, 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 impact, normal. This is terrible. We got nothing. We got nothing. We added nothing to this team. We just lost. The team's still good, and they're going to progress, but we added nothing to this team. This is awful. This is awful. Auto-recruiting. That's what we got here. All right. You can play tight end. Pure blocker. I know maybe that's a little cheesy, but, like, dude, at this point, I need all the help I can get. Pure blocker. Let's just load up on blocking for the run. Make it even better for us. That if we're going to be good at something, let's be the greatest of all time at it and hope that can carry us to the national title. At least a playoff win. An ACC title, maybe. Upgrade impact dev. That's it. Sure. Johnny Thorne is a 97 overall. He upgraded his speed a little bit. Nice. Nothing else there, though. Yeah. He's a 97 overall. Channing Choice, who's going to be our quarterback next year. Yeah, I mean, he'll fit the offense better, but, I mean, I can't just bench a 97 overall. Running backs. Eli Sermon, thank you for staying. I'm going to need you to win a Heisman this year, dude. I'm going to need you to win everything. Like, I need that bad. Receiving core. This dude has been here for 5 years, rocking 71 speed, not upgrading it at all or anything. Hey, he's the #1 receiver. There you go. Look at that. +9 overall. Pure blocking tight end, and he is not the worst catcher of all time. Again, maybe cheesy. I'm going to be real. I don't want to be here for the rest of my life. I gotta get this done, man. Somebody's got to win a national title. I can't be stuck here forever. All right, roster's good though. It's a good team. Even though we didn't add much, it's still a really good team. Like this is a championship competing team. Like this should be a team that is able to do something. Took a lot longer than I would have liked. I would love for Madden and college football to have that feature that 2K has where you can just go to the roster, hit one button, click select all players, and then just kind of lower their ratings all at once. That'd be really nice. Good news. Linebackers. It didn't really hurt them that much. Like, I did destroy their stuff, and some of them had some really good ratings. But, yeah, now they're just sitting here, not able to rush the passer. But their overalls really didn't drop much at all. The bad news is the D-line's destroyed. 58 overall here. This dude was an 87. Now he's 70. And yeah, that's our best D lineman. So we're right back to where we were with the freshman 1-star D lineman. So as we approach the end of the year, we would need to win out. We need to go 6-0 to close the season. And we went 6-6. Oh, that's so bad. We went 6-6. Do we have any recruits? Do we have anybody committed? No. Is this not possible anymore? So here's the strategy. We're just going to fire our coaches. Because they are not going to help me make this little shift. To try to help out the auto-recruiting. Maybe the best way I can do this is to get better recruiting coaches. Because I didn't go for recruiting coaches due to the fact that I was doing the recruiting. Maybe we just kind of full send, you know, getting coaches that can help us out in recruiting because this is ridiculous. Oh, we got a bowl game against Rice. We will not be here for that. We'll get to our next punishment. And is going to be... We lost! We lost the bowl game to Rice? Dead serious? Okay. We did get the coach, though. That's huge. I'd rather the coach than the bowl win. Our prestige is going to tank after this season. Be passive coach because it's not going to bother us, at least right now. And this one actually is really good for us. This is really good for us. So CPU transfer, if I were recruiting and I were in charge, this would stink a little bit more because of the fact that there'd be less players at our disposal. We are going to be playing on, I guess, like a different playing field. But now the CPU has a less likely chance of moving while we still have the same. So that's where kind of the disadvantage comes in, because now we are, you know, I'll just tip it down to 25, you know, hurt us even more. But yeah, we're twice as likely to lose our players than the computer is, which obviously stinks, but part of that is also having less players available to us in the transfer portal, but I'm not controlling it, so it doesn't hurt as much having auto-recruiting on because I'm not missing out as much. So, again, given the circumstances, I could have got a lot worse. Alright, we got players. Look at us. We got players. We ended with... we missed out on a number of guys, but where did we end up? Top 30? We got 28th! Hey, we'll take that! I'll take 28. Even though the best player we got was literally just retaining a guy that we lost. So you probably minus that from us. We go down a couple of spots, but I'll take it. You know, my expectations weren't that high, but you know, I'll be so happy with that. Hey, this 2-star corner might be a beast too. No, he's normal. All right, star. Any elites that I have to get rid of? I was about to say, like, hold up, a star. Here's an elite though, a freshman transfer corner. That stinks. A lot of stars though. Hold up, this might be the turnaround. This might be... Okay, there's a lot of normals there. As we go higher up, there's a lot of normals. Elite! An elite quarterback! No! A high school 3-star elite quarterback? Who is a pure runner? Oh my goodness, that would have been it. Alright, everything is ready to go. I had to do some balancing because we had like a bunch of right tackles but no left tackles. Upgrade dev trait to impact. We'll take all the upgrades we can get. And the roster definitely looks, at least first look, okay. Channing Choice. I would have liked a bit more of an upgrade here. He upgrades his speed, and 37th or under pressure is crazy. Running back room, really good. A lot of players. At receiver, nice. Tight end. So this was the elite 4-star tight end last year that I turned into a 38 overall so that he wouldn't play. I couldn't cut him because he was a true freshman. I couldn't move his position because I only had like 3 tight ends. He was a 38. It says he's an 80... It says minus 19 overall. What is this? I've never seen this before, so... How did he go up so much? I mean, he got a plus 58 awareness. And I put his blocking to... Wait, he's 99 run block. What is this? What? I broke the game here. Minus 19 overall, but in reality, he actually jumped up like 50 overalls. He's getting cut, but that's really weird. Alright. This dude too, this is the cornerback. Elite Dev is hilarious, man. Like, look at what it does. Wait, what? He got to 93 elite. Why was his elite block for a corner actually not even bad? What in the cat? This is weird. Elite Dev's a hilarious thing in this game. The team actually, though, I legitimately think looks pretty solid. I think we can get back to being okay. I got tremendous news for you guys. We made it to just about the end of the season, and we might be able to do our favorite thing, which is win 10 games on the year. You can see how tight the conference is. Louisville has swept everybody, and then we have a bunch of teams sitting here at 5-2. Somehow, some way, we got the tiebreaker over them, but we have one game left. Somehow, some way, could it be one of these times I'm going to end up losing to Virginia? I always just kind of sweep them under the rug as like a gimme game because we've never lost to them. And we're 10-2. Everything situated the same? Yup, everything did. We actually made the ACC title game. And we're number 10 in the country. Feels like we're finally overachieving for once, but can we actually get the job done in the biggest game of all the years to win the conference championship? This one, I think, would be the most unlikely one. But come on, guys. It's 7-7. Louisville. Okay, that's a big run for a touchdown, and at half, we're winning 14-10. Are we going to shake our label of big game chokers? 21-10. I'm kind of scared because we have a big, not a big, but a 2-score lead going into the fourth quarter. Louisville football. We've blown this every single time, it feels like. So Louisville, down by 11, but they have the football in scoring range. 3rd down and 5, though. A huge play to start, and it's a stop on a 3-yarder. And they're going to kick the field goal to make it a 1-score, 8-point game from 51 yards out. Field goal is good. So just an 8-point lead, and we just, please, guys. Every single time we've hopped in since we've gotten this playbook, it's just been miserable watching, miserable viewing experiences. But now a throw and a completion for 1 yard. All right. Now, I hope the speed options, if we start running them, go a little bit better now that we actually have a legitimate dual-threat quarterback as the handoff. There we go, a lot of room, and a big run. 24 yards on the play. Marquise Fort. We have a lot of running backs getting carries this year. I don't even think anybody's over 1,000 yards. It is truly like a trio of guys just getting a bunch of carries as they go with a triple option. Flip it out! And he's got a little bit of room there. Who is that? It's a tight end, I think. Tight end playing in that role as they go play action now. And throwing down the middle of the field. It's caught! And a first down! I'm not used to having a quarterback that's, maybe decent. Quick pass and a caught pass, gain of 7, 3rd down and 4. We're in field goal range, so as long as we don't do anything stupid, I'm fine running the ball here, just taking the field goal. Anything to just be safe here as the throw. The check down's wide open. He doesn't get it to him. It's a sack. That check down, the running back was right in front of him, wide open. Why are we going for? I have it to they're running field goal block. They're running field goal block. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on? They ran field goal block and we I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. This is the weirdest gameplay I've ever seen. Louisville. They ran one. We didn't kick the field goal. I have it on 0 aggressiveness. 2. They ran field goal block anyway, and we failed. All right, Louisville back out there. Throwing it deep. Come on. He's got a step. He's got it. Down to the 2. Is the playbook, like, busted or something? Does it make the worst calls ever? I don't understand why we don't kick field goals from the goal line. Pass is wide open. Touchdown, Louisville. And for the tie. I don't understand. All right, defense. Can you get him out of there with still the lead? Swing it out. Nice job getting down there. All right, we keep the lead. Back up at the 13-yard line. So, I guess field goals don't exist for this team. Here goes Choice, and he fumbled the football! I can't believe it! And it's gonna be a touchdown! I'm losing it! I'm losing it! Why? Like, everything that could go wrong always goes wrong in this video! Is it a fumble? Can I challenge it? on behalf of my team, I'm challenging this. I want another look on behalf of my team. It's not a fumble. I don't think that's a fumble. I don't think that's a fumble. It's close, but no, that's a fumble. No, that's a fumble. That is a fumble. Please kneel this ball. No, he returns it. Dude, are we just bad at everything? Okay. Well, I mean, it's still a one-score game. It doesn't feel like it, but we are only down by 5. This has been awful. Alright, Choice, please. Lead us on a 90-yard drive. He'll throw. And Choice delivers for an incomplete pass. He couldn't hang on. 3rd down and 6. Alright, in the shotgun. And Choice with one running back next to him. We'll have... Oh, is it going to be a pop pass again? It's a pop pass. Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down either. This is terrible. Is this doable? We literally were up by 2 scores to start this quarter. And we're losing. 4 minutes to play from the 35. They will go read option. No, they'll throw it. Oh, it's picked off. Come on. Take it back. Okay. We'll take the pick. He should not have thrown that. But we'll have it at midfield. This is doable. You can run the ball if you need to. We're not going to. And Choice gets it away. Caught. All right, we'll take 4 yards. Had a lot of room there if he stayed in. All right. I don't know why we just pick the worst times to throw and run the ball. Like, running the ball here is so valid. You have time. There you go. Run it up the middle. And I'll take 4. I'll take it. Femi West, a transfer portal pickup. He's got 117 yards. It's 3rd and 2. It's 4-down territory. Run it again. Just run it. Are we going to go pop pass? We're going to go pop pass. Get the 1st down, please. No. 4th and 2. We are going for it. I thought we might punt because I have the 0 aggressiveness, but 4th and 2. I wouldn't mind running it again. Just run. There you go. He's not gonna get it, though. With under 3 minutes to play, we have probably one more chance at this to get the ball back and score. We have been able to do absolutely nothing on offense as Louisville takes the shot down the field. It's tipped and incomplete. And we'll have another injury. We have won a game every time. And it'll be 3rd down and 5. Come on, please, defense. Over the middle. Caught. We just have to get the stop. And he'll go throwing it, and it's incomplete. Okay, no, we can get the ball with 2 minutes to go. All right, they're throwing it for some reason. Don't know why. As they'll spread the field here. Now they're definitely throwing, and they got a man in motion. As he'll go to the air, 4-man rush. Passes a diving catch. And that is game. We have it. It is ours for the taking. And then everything goes wrong. Everything that could possibly goes wrong just happens to us. Louisville, their receiver wins Heisman. So yeah, they were such a good team. We could have beat them. And we do get into the playoffs. We sneak in. We are the number 11 team, barely in. So UCLA won the conference, and we'll be taking them on. Ohio State is going to be the first one out then, won't it? I believe. Yeah, Ohio State lost as well, and they dropped below us. Interesting. Interesting that an 11-2 Ohio State losing. I mean, they did get kind of, I guess. I mean, they lost by 20. We lost to the number 1 team by 5. So I guess that makes sense. But an 11-win team falls out, and our 10-win bummy selves are in. Any All-Americans? Nope. Nobody. All right. It's been a while. How long has it been since we won a playoff game? It's been a while. Here? Well, 5 years. It's been a while. We're finally back to have a chance to win. Please, guys. Give me something to believe. I mean, we were doing fine until he had to come out of the game, so that was against the number 1 team in the country, Louisville. What about against UCLA? 10-0. That means nothing to me these days with how we've been playing, but 10-0, 10-7, second quarter, UCLA is going to go into the half. Down 16-7, so we steal a field goal, and it's the third quarter, and they immediately come out with a touchdown. And to wrap up the third quarter, we'll have the lead, we'll have the ball, 16-14. Yet another fourth quarter where we have the lead, but yet another opportunity to fumble it away. We have great field position here. 43-yard line. Choice is going to throw it. He is out there, and that is a big guy catching that pass. That is an offensive lineman catching it for 3 yards on the play. 45-yard line. As it's 2nd and 7, they go with a handoff. Nice room, and a first down, and he breaks through to tackle. Not able to be made, and he's going to get it to the 39-yard line. I'm not even going to speak about field goal range. We don't kick field goals. As from the 39, what was that? What was that? Full start on our wider. Why did he just start taking? This is ridiculous. I'm seeing things I've never seen before in this game. Army's playbook has got to be broken. Choice has a 1 yard on that. I guess maybe speed option. I don't even know what that was. He just kind of ran. 2nd and 14, and from the 43-yard line, Choice is going. Please, okay, completion and a broken tackle, and he's at the 32. As I was really worried there, he wasn't really stepping up. I was trying to hope he could step up, maybe run for it, but now 3rd down and 3, definitely a run situation here if you want to. And we'll go to design rollout, throw open man, and he's hanging on. First down. It's been so long it feels like. Can we finally get a score in the 4th quarter? Flip it out. There you go. To the edge. And he's in the red zone. And a injury that's not on us this time. We are at the 13-yard line with a first down and 10. And looking for that touchdown to go up by 2 scores as they go with the handoff. And is that 4 again? I think so. 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. I don't even know if we would take a field goal even if we were in 4th and 30 at this point, as they'll go speed option, flip it, and losing a yard. So gain a yard, lose a yard, 3rd down and 10. Probably gonna throw it here and just keep it safe. Don't do anything stupid. And he gets sacked. Please tell me we kick. Please tell me we kick. Right? Okay, we're kicking a field goal. Oh my goodness, it's possible. We could kick a field goal. It'd be really awkward if he missed it, because I've been asking for field goals all day. As he got it. We hit a field goal. We are actually capable of calling field goal. We simply turn to our defense with 6.5 minutes to go. Up by 5, UCLA needing a touchdown, as they were going to run the football to start the drive off with a 10-yarder. Their running back's got 6 for 91. Okay, well, let's hope he doesn't get the ball too much more. All right, they're going to go a little screen out, gets a nice block, breaks a tackle, and another first down. Our defense is literally just, it feels like not been the issue ever. It's just, they're just not the issue, but right now, that's not a good play. Please hold the lead. Please, guys. Hold them to a field goal. 5 minutes to go. That dude was wide open. Read option. Everyone bites. And he's breaking. He just ran through. A quarterback just ran through him. All right. 17-yard line. They're moving it so easily. Defense, please. They go run. And he's caught all of the room in the world. Goal to go from the 3. 100 yards on just 7 carries for their running back. And with under 4.5 to go. From the 3 for the lead. There you go. Run it again. And he stopped at the 1. Probably gonna... No, they're gonna spread the field here. I thought, half-yard line, you can go sneak it. Heavy package. But no, they're gonna go shotgun, run. Works regardless. Touchdown UCLA. You never want to start your drive with a negative 1-yard run. And we need to go a long way to get into field goal range. But Choice, come on. Please. I have some faith. I have some trust. There's a completion and a first down. That's big to get out of that long distance situation here and to get into more respectable field position. 30-yard line. We're looking at 25, no, maybe 35 yards. And that was a terrible throw. Yeah, I did the math wrong. We're looking at about 30 yards maybe for a field goal, 35 yards. I mean, if we even are willing to kick as Choice rolls and Choice gets rid of it out of bounds. 3rd down and 10. Could be 4-down territory here. You have all your timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but I don't love the idea of punting in this situation. 3rd down and 10. Choice gets rid of it, and that is way off target. I seen the coach had to jump over the ball there. And overall 4 clock stoppages. So definitely a lot of opportunity here, especially when you start with a 3-yard loss. We're actually going to burn the timeout here. I guess, you know, it doesn't matter when you burn the timeouts. You're going to have to use them regardless. I might have just played it so that we can have 3 timeouts at the 2-minute warning for a 3rd down if that happens. But they will call the timeouts here. And 2:42 to play. 3rd down situation. 3rd and 11. They are certainly going to throw. Watch out for the screen. Do not get pancaked by everyone because this is such a screen situation. But they're not actually going to run it. They're just going to throw it down the middle of the field. And he catches it. Breaks the tackle. Gone. I've never had to deal with so much nonsense from a team. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. We're a lot of seasons deep, and it's not looking good. We've still not made it out of the 2nd round. Okay, I mean, Choice, he's running, he's sacked. 3rd and 22, it's just unraveling, it's falling apart. These military playbooks, I need them destroyed. I need them nuked from this game. We got an offensive lineman lined up at slot wide receiver. Choice. Is he going to go to him? He tried. He tried to throw to the slot receiver who was just an offensive lineman. 4th and 22. Yeah, if we don't get this, it's definitely over. What do you call on 4th and 22 with the military playbooks? Well, you got to throw it deep. And here we go. It is caught. That's actually impressive. Ever play from behind or ever play with a 2-score lead or a 3-score lead even. We have to just win we just have to hope we can hop into every game up by 20. As that was actually close. They're running field goal block. They don't take us seriously. They're running field goal block just like that. This is happening all over again. Get rid of it, please. He's got it. Okay, that's the only way they're able to score a touchdown. Is they ran field goal block. I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't understand. Why are we going for 2? This is such a stupid 2-point conversion try. We're down by 3. What is the difference between a 1 and a 2-point deficit? We don't get it. Now a field goal only ties. It's not going to matter because we're not going to get this. What is the play calling? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm gonna just switch. All right, we'll just switch to Navy. Maybe that'll help us out. Yet another 10-win season as Channing Choice. I mean, given the circumstances, only throwing it 118 times, really good. Like 900 yards, so that's 8 yards at attempt, 10 touchdowns, no picks. 66 completion percentage. Like, he actually is good when he throws it. We did end up crossing the 1,000-yard mark with 2 different running backs, and almost 4 players got double-digit rushing touchdowns. I mean, this is cool and all. Like, this is really cool looking. It's just not translating to major wins. Like, we were able to win 10 games this year, but we lost to the 2 best teams we played. And then we lost the conference championship, and then we lost in the playoffs. So the 4 best teams we played, we went 0-4. I feel like the Wheels treated us decently the last 2 seasons. It hasn't wrecked us, so 3 times in a row maybe help us out a little bit. And okay. Change position of top 10 players. This is a goofy one. And pretty self-explanatory. So the only, I guess, rules are we can't change the positions as in like change left tackle to right tackle. That's too easy. It has to be outside of the positional group. You can't just change left tackle, right tackle, left guard to center, whatever. That's because that wouldn't really matter. That wouldn't matter at all. You have to change the overall top 10 overall players, change their positions. They have to play something different. The only like exceptions is like we can move linebackers to edge rushers, we can move corners to safeties and safeties to corners, we can move wide receivers to running backs. We just can't do linemen moving over. D tackle or edge rusher to D tackle, I guess would be okay. I guess it's really just linemen, and that's about it. So these are very inconsequential losses. 4 normal dev players below a 70, a punter, and then the only one that's kind of stinks is a 74 impact freshman running back. But yeah, that's not so bad. We can take that. Good amount of players. All right. So we missed out on what looks to be 2 wide receivers, corner, D tackle. But look at that. We got a lot of players. Hold on. They gave us the number 11 class. Hold on. We might be actually back. I thought this was going to be brutal. Because I do know, at least in my experiences last year doing like the state videos, when you're usering a team and it's on auto recruit, sometimes it'll just have a garbage class. Sometimes though it won't. But sometimes it just weirdly affects things. I guess this one, we're good. We're all right. Who's the elite dev player that we got to get rid of? Because it's probably going to be somebody here. And nobody... This guy. Steve Batonio. Another running back who would have been really cool to have. So it's a couple of stars here. Elite. Another elite quarterback? Are we serious? That's back-to-back years of an elite quarterback. And we have to get rid of it. Alright. Also, this is where we do our challenge, where we have to change the positions of our top 10 players. So our top 10 players... Oh boy. See, this is rough because our quarterback is one of them. Alright. Man. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That really stinks. We have a couple of offensive linemen here. And offensive linemen, I feel like, are going to be pretty useless outside of the offensive line. I could put him at tight end. I could put him at fullback. Tight end it is. I mean, maybe there is like an athlete here that played... No, nobody played like D-line. I don't want to make them all just tight ends, but like that's the only position that they are a decent overall at, so I feel like it's all I can really do. That or fullback, but that seems kind of silly to put them at fullback. I think it would be cheap to move one of these guys to fullback, so I'm not going to do fullback, because I do think that would be pretty like pointless, because fullbacks do play a lot for this offense. He can't cover. He can't really catch. Man. I don't know. I'll put him at corner, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he can get some coverage ability. This is brutal. Marquise Fort. Pure runner quarterback. I'll put him at quarterback just because I have nothing else I can do. That's 4 players. This dude... Okay, this guy, he could play offensive lineman. He could play offensive lineman. Cool. Alright, so a tight end is going to play tackle, I guess. We can do that. So we're not going to change him because we just changed him from tackle to tight end. Channing Choice, he could play wide receiver. He could also play running back. Okay, he's a good running back. Alright. Channing Choice can play running back. That is fine. That's number 5. Zach Butt's got to change. He... Actually, it's a really good tight end. He's a really good physical route running tight end. Actually, that's not that bad. But he could play running back as well, because we're already losing our running back. So, yeah, just keep doing that. D tackle. Can he play edge? He can play edge. I was worried. 280 pounds? I don't think that that's cheating because putting 76 acceleration and 280 pounds on the edge is not ideal, but he does stay the same overall. And then we go Malcolm Caps we have to change. So, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe this is a good spin. Hold on. Hold on. 97? Hold on. All right. How many have we got so far? We changed 1, 2, 3, 4. All running backs. We changed 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 because of corner. 8. So our next two players would be this guy at tackle. Man, we're losing our offensive line. Man, he'd be so good at one of these other positions. Look at that. He's like a 92 center, but that doesn't... I can't do that. He's a junior. I'll put him at D tackle. Maybe he can have a miracle amount of development. And then the final player we have to switch is this right guard. Actually, no, this running back, because he's an 87. This dude's 84 with boost, so 87. And he... wide receiver, I guess? Sure. I don't think anybody else on this team can throw the ball. I don't think we got any, like, gadget receivers. So, yeah, we had to switch him. Oh, we do. We do have a gadget receiver. All right. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We have 2 gadget receivers. Hold on. This guy we have to cut because he's elite dev. Okay. We have 2 gadget receivers. Huge. He's competent. He's actually competent. Pure runner. He actually goes up in overall. 83. And then the other guy is... Well, he had like 86 throw power. 86. He's Impact Dev Junior. And this dude is Normal Dev Junior. A wide receiver... I mean, yeah, we're losing it here. I kind of need him at receiver. I really need receiver help, but I think I'd prioritize the quarterback. Progression. We have 90. Oh my goodness. All right. This team's kind of good, though. This team's kind of good. At quarterback. Good thing I switched Tabor over because he took the bigger jump. He's an 86 overall, and he can play. He can play. That's fine. Marquise 4, I apologize. You are... Well, he was pretty decent for us last year, but now he's got to be third-string quarterback. At running back, Malcolm Caps is now a 98 overall. So he was a really highly rated receiver. Pretty good receiver, but now he's going to play running back for us. Channing Choice now, I mean, he was basically not a quarterback, but he played him at quarterback, and now he's a running back. We have another 90 at running back, and Zach Butts is going to fall off, but sure. Fullback, yeah. Receiver. All right, this dude took a plus 12 or plus 13 jump. Femi West took a jump too. Receiving core isn't good, but it's passable. And then at tight end, he can't catch, but hey, man, he can block. He can sure block. And he can block, too. We have 2 300-pound blocking tight ends. No left tackle. Couple of guards. All right. All right. This team isn't bad. Somehow, some way, we have a legit team. We're 11-1! 11-1. You're telling me of all the years we finally win more than 10 games, it's here? I have to see. All right. So Tabor's not really doing too hot at quarterback. With 5 picks and 100 pass attempts. Oh, wow. George Goldman has 1,400 rushing yards, 16 touchdowns. Choice got hurt? Wait, he got hurt? So we lost... Wait, what happened to Choice? He's not hurt, it says. And maybe he just came back from an injury. But look at that. He was getting 128 rushing yards a game. Tabor, our quarterback, had 700. Zach Butts had 700. And Malcolm Capps is hurt. And he didn't do much. Torn labrum. To the in-game product as they take an early 3-0 lead. Defense doing its thing. Usually, they do not allow many points. And we got 6. Okay, we really need to cash in on those touchdowns. 7-6 at halftime. And we go into the third quarter. We're just not able to put the ball in the end zone right now. This is all too familiar. All right, go into the fourth quarter. A 7-6 game. We have the football in enemy territory. Look at all these stars in the backfield. Somebody got to come up big here. They'll toss it out. And look at the blocking. Look at the run. And he's making a cut inside to the 25 and to the 21-yard line. That was awesome blocking. That was already more creative than anything Army's playbook had. Because Army's playbook was just speed option every play. We actually tossed it out, had some blocking out there. I mean, this team is built to run the ball, and they have another run where it is Goldman getting 5. I gotta get used to who's all in the backfield here. So we have a massive human being there at tight end lined up behind the offensive line, and then that's chance number 9. Motion is Goldman. We'll throw it out to him. Didn't get a block, and it will be 6 carries. So they count it as a run, and it'll be 3rd down and 8, so we gotta throw the ball now. Are the pass plays more than just 4 verticals and RPOs? Hopefully, as we'll throw. Tabor is going to go over the middle. That's caught! It's chance! Touchdown! 13-7. We're winning! We're winning! It's actually happening! And it doesn't feel so doom and gloom right now because we didn't blow a lead. We actually took a lead. And now, Clemson's quarterback, he has 2 picks on the day, no touchdowns, and it's 2nd down and 5. He'll throw, as he's got the running back wide open and the flats wide open. That's a completion. And now that the offense maybe can start to do something, can the defense keep up their incredible series of games where it feels like they don't allow many points that's really their fault? You know, it'll be turnovers, it'll be bad field position, but they haven't allowed many bad drives. The UCLA game, they had some bad stuff, but you know, you can excuse it. The defense isn't going to play perfectly as Clemson, they're hurrying it back up left and right. They got it from the 46-yard line. Open man, and that is a 7-yarder as they are right about a field goal range. They can kick it, make it a 3-point game. We're going to hope that we can hold them out of the end zone here as they go quick throw to the flats, and that is a stop. All right. 3rd down and 2. Just all hurrying up. All hurry-ups every single time as they go read option. And that's a good job from 92, but he couldn't finish it. That was a great job to reach out, get off the block, and get a hand on him. He just could not make the tackle. 1st down Clemson, and now they go to the air. And a completion. 87's got it. And he'll have a 1st down. And they're inching closer to the red zone. They are just continuing to move closer. It's the 13-yard line. It's 6.5 minutes to go. 1st down and 10. They go read option, and he's not getting far. Injury timeout, and it's for a guard. They're down, and maybe that can help us out a little bit in their rushing attack. But come on, guys. Please hold them to a field goal here. They'll throw. And to the flats. That's fine. 1 yard. We'll take that. 3rd down and 9. Huge play for our defense. Can we get off the field here? I don't know if Clemson would go for it. Maybe if they were close, but come on, screen. Get out there. 14 couldn't make the play, but that is a tackle. Down the field, number 10 goes, and they are going for it on 4th and 6. There's 6 minutes to go. They didn't have to do this, but 4th down and 6. Can we allow nothing? Come on. And the check down's open. Get to there. And it's out of bounds. Crashing down on the flats, and we are able to get off the field, allowing nothing. 4-yard line now. Play it safe, run this ball, get the block to the edge, and a spin move. And we're out of our shadow of the goal line. No safety seemingly is going to be an issue for us. Goldman and the wing, and it's going to just be a keeper for the quarterback. And nice show. Oh, you got it. Oh, touchdown! He just took the snap, made one cut, and just sprinted through the middle of the defense all the way. Timmy Tabor, he was a wide receiver last year, coming onto the team now as our quarterback. That is so massive, and for once, I don't feel like this is a lead. Like, I actually have confidence. It's the first time in a long time, but now a big run for Clemson. Get him down, please. Don't make me scared. But, like, this is the first time in a long time I've actually had, like, a hint of confidence in this team, which is refreshing to say, like, hey, we're up by 13, and I actually think we can pull this off. I actually think we're going to be able to do this as they go play action. And stepping up, throws it out. I mean, they're just not able to find anything down the field, and we are swarming to all those short passes. Now they'll throw again. Another pass for the first down marker. He's got it. And another injury. That's their second offensive lineman that goes down. 38-yard line. They're down 2 offensive linemen as they go play action. Down the seam. Oh, he's open. And a red zone opportunity for Clemson. They were able to get off the field, and now, with the read option, he's going down in the backfield, loss of 1, and it is obviously 4-down territory for Clemson. We were able to stop them for no points on the last drive, but how about this time around? 3rd and 11, Clemson, first down marker, it's incomplete, swatted away, and there were 3 defenders there. 4th and 11, this could be it to finally win an ACC title, to finally get a big victory, end zone incomplete. Thank you. We might do this. I trust this team. All it took was a little bit of trust and everybody changing positions as Tabor up the middle. There he goes for a gain of 9, 132 yards on 10 carries, including that 85-yarder. A great situation to be in. 2nd and 1. Needing to just get a single yard to keep this clock ticking, flips it out, Goldman makes a move, and another first down. Clemson starting to burn those timeouts as they go with a weird looking handoff, and Goldman loses more yards. Timeout used again. We can get this down to the 2-minute warning and leave Clemson with no timeouts as long as we run it here, as we will go triple option, and he got the pitch off. That was dangerous. He got it off, though, and that's okay. 2-minute warning, and we'll punt. This Clemson offense just has not been able to cash in when they have the opportunities. I mean, 2 picks, 2 4th-down failures, right? 2 of them in the red zone, basically, as that throw outside's gonna be caught, and he's gone! Touchdown, Clemson! I said you could allow the touchdown, that's okay. Just recover the onside kick. If we don't get this onside kick, this might just be a cursed video. If we lose this game, it's a cursed video. Like, it is so cursed if we don't get this. Come on, please. Kick is picked up. Thank you. We're going to win. Choice scooped up the onside. And after all this time, an ACC title. And as hard as that was, job not finished. We have to go win a national title. But for the first time in a long time, I have belief. Who will our opponent in this playoff round 2 be? We will be taking on a UCLA squad in the Orange Bowl. It has been so long since we won a playoff game. So let's hope this is our year. A playbook swap, a position swap of a portion of our roster, and another chance at UCLA in the playoffs, this time in the 2nd round, where we are the number 1 seed in the country. First quarter is a scoreless one, and we move on to the 2nd, where we get 7 on the board, and then respond with another 3. Now it's 17-0. 3rd quarter underway, 17-0. UCLA not able to score at all. It's 20-0. All right, we're going into the 4th quarter in a dominant performance by the defense, and the offense is holding their own as well. 3rd down and 5 to start things off here. I'll see what's going on here as they'll pitch it out, right? No, he'll just keep it and lose a yard. UCLA has not found any points yet, and they need to find them in the worst way now. We've seen that quarterback stat line. 70 yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. He's been awful. And we have made him have a bad game, and now a sack. His second for the number 95, Chad Strum, number 2 for him. That's huge. And it'll be 3rd down and 16. Split back formation. Gotta probably have nobody in the block, actually. You needed it, though, because the pressure got in. And he got hit as he was throwing. He still got it away for 10 yards. But they're going for it here. 4th down and 6. Down by 20 at their own 26. And a big game-changing play to maybe end this game for this UCLA team where they don't even have a good opportunity there. That was a bad play all around. And we take over. Hey, if we put up points here, I'm happy to just... Hey, well, I like that play design. That play design was awesome. Wait, hold on. What was that? That was really cool. So he kind of like faked it one way. Everybody went left. He goes right. Open lane. That was really cool. All right, speed option. I was ready to say, like, hey, if we score here, I'll hop out and we'll move on. But that was a really entertaining play. Like, you don't see that often. Navy's playbook is so much more creative than Army's. Army, hey, anybody a fan of Army? What's wrong with your playbook? It stinks. Navy's is so much better. They go for 7 yards here. The passing plays are even better. It's not just 4 verticals every play. 3rd down and 6 from the 11. As we have a lot of big bodies in there. Pitch it out. And he's going to lose 2. Goldman, see, 127 on the ground, though. I probably don't need to watch this game any longer. It's 23-0, will it be? Yeah, 23-0. I mean, we got it, right? Like, we got it. We don't need to. Yeah, we got it. 30-0. They finally score a touchdown, but 30-7 your final. Okay, we might be serious. And we will be taking on USC, who's number 12. All right, we're taking on the 12 seed. They're 12-3. Like, it's USC, so they're not like a bad team. All right, guys. Can we go to a national championship? It'd be crazy if, like, after all this, the stuff that's been going on, like, all of a sudden, just 1 year, it all comes together, and we go all the way and win it all just after so many years of struggle. As USC starts with a 7-0 lead. It is still 7-0 to end the first quarter. Second quarter, they take a 10-0 lead. And we are not designed to play from behind, but we do score there to go into half down by 3. Third quarter is going to result in... That should have been a tie, it looked like. We drove down the field. Did we go for it in a stupid situation there? Like, from the USC 40, we punted. Then from the USC 17, we missed a 34-yard field goal. 3rd down and 9. Now we flip the fields. We are in field goal range. Let's hope we don't go 0 for 2 on field goals if we have to kick one. And on this 3rd down, he get the pitch off. Can he get the first? He makes a move. No, not quite. And it's 4th and 1. That was really close. But a field goal try. This one from about 40 yards. It is... No good. No good. We've missed 2 field goals. Are we dead serious right now? We're not doing this what can go wrong will go wrong. Because now we have missed 2 field goals. We should have at least made one of them. They weren't long field goals. 34 and 40 yards. USC taking the football now. They only got 10 points on the board. Their quarterback's got 150 yards. Our defense deserves so much credit for what they have done this year. And it's not enough right now because we can't hit a field goal. And I mean, our offense in general just hasn't been able to really score. As USC will hand it off. And the Trojans with a spin move. And he'll get close to midfield. That's just his second carry, but a big one. And they'll hurry it back to the line. And with 8.5 to go, getting the play from the sidelines, they will have it. Shotgun, handoff, and he's getting not much on that play. Just a single yard, so... Maybe their backup running back. No, now a different running back's in, so maybe that's their starter in the game now. So, all right, they're using their other running backs. 2nd down and 9, though, as they go to man in motion. And it's to the air. A lot of drag routes coming across the middle of the field. It's caught, and he stopped, turned around, and ran upfield because that was a drag route. He came across the middle and just sat in between the zones. Got a lot of space and the 1st down into field goal range as that RPO wide open touchdown. USC, no one was near him. Offense needs to do better here. I know it's a weird offense, but still, as Choice is going to get the ball faked to him, it'll be a 4-yard run for Tabor. So we got all these guys that I think Caps is in the game, Goldman, Choice, they'll throw it, and Tabor sacked and lose 10 on the play. Could it be all over for us? 3rd down and 16. Is it 4-down territory this far back? As Tabor will take a shot down the field. It's covered, and it's incomplete. That was a tough one, and we're actually going for this. From the 11, 4th and 16. This is terrifying. Tabor, he's not even going to get down the field, and it's picked off and taken back for 6. Touchdown, USC. He had to load up all of that 86 throw power to try to launch that one, and yeah, that's probably going to be our season. I mean, I can't be mad at the results. Like, for where we were, we definitely overachieved. I don't know how much different things would have been if we didn't swap everybody's position, because we would have had a better quarterback, but Tabor was okay. We wouldn't have had Choice running for 900 yards and 8 touchdowns, but he would have still ran for a decent amount because he was the quarterback before. Tabor ran for 900 yards. Goldman, 1,600 yards, 18 touchdowns. He's a sophomore. I beg him to stay. And Butts had 700 yards and 10 touchdowns. I mean, look at the rushing production. This is absurdly good. Receiving, obviously nobody did anything. 9.5 sacks, 8.5 sacks, 8 sacks, 7 sacks, so a lot of sack production. How many rushing yards a game did we average? Like, how much better were things for us? 310? Still the worst passing offense in the country. Alright, we go to our next punishment here. Hoping that it's not anything devastating for us. Maybe something fun, something creative. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. I mean, obviously you don't love to see it. You don't love to have auto progress. I have 110 things here. We were 1 playoff win away from getting Program Builder. But, yeah, coach auto progression on, so they're gonna just throw their points into whatever, and we'll just have to deal with it. Player is leaving. Who is trying to go? Doyle extremely high. Well, surely, right? Good. So he'll stay. George Coleman, please stay. No. Caps, he's a 98. He's not staying. Sap, no. Parker, I mean, he can go if he wants to. Bowling? Star running back? No. Really? Really? Nobody? You, but you're not that great. And then a quarterback failed. That stinks, man. Another recruiting class in the books. And let's see what we were able to grab here. I guess I should just go here. All right, it's worse than last year. Only 19 players. But 14, all right. I can work with that. I can work with that. That's not a lot of players, like, so this is definitely a quantity over quality class, but I'll take it regardless. I think that's fine. So who did we miss out on? There's just a lot of people who didn't. All right, they just had a bunch of people who didn't even choose. Lost out to these guys, a lot of these guys. All right. Any elites we have to get rid of? Star, impact, 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 impact. All right, a lot of impact, star, elite, transfer sophomore, edge, unfortunate, elite, running back, to another freshman running back. At least there was no quarterbacks this year, so 2 elites that we have to get rid of. I got all the things that I needed to get sorted. And we have Impact Dev Upgrade. And thankfully, no elites. We haven't had that be an issue. As the roster... Alright. We're looking actually really good. Okay, so we start. Tabor is an 89 with boost. He got a little bit faster. Didn't touch his accurate. It was literally just speed. Okay. And then Warren Crompton is an actual thrower of the football, but not all that athletic, despite being a dual threat 78 speed. Running back, 92, 93, 89. All right, we can take that. And that wide receiver, it's not a good receiving core, but we don't throw the ball much anyway. We have a big 300-pound tight end. Some good pass catchers here. These guys are all pure blockers, but like this dude can actually like catch the ball a little bit. Honestly, maybe should have just put him at wide receiver. 90 tackle, 88 guard, 84 center, 92 guard, 92 tackle. This might be the best 5-man offensive line that we've had. D-line, it's not bad. Linebacking room could be better, but the cornerbacks, 390 pluses, 88 safety, 88 safety. I think this is our best team. I think this is the best team that we have had. I think it's a legitimately really good team. Okay, this might be it. Considering the fact that we overachieved last year, going 11-1, I think the team is definitely a good bit better this year. So, just get me in the playoffs. That's all 11 wins, 10 wins, 9 wins. Hey, we can go undefeated for all I know. Just get me in the playoffs. We were able to get over the hump of the ACC title game. Number 1 seed was nice, but I don't really care what seed we are as long as it results in this video being done. It's been such a long recording session, so I hope you guys have all enjoyed maybe if you want to see more live comm stuff. But, alright, end of the season, 11-1. Alright, back-to-back 11-1 seasons. I presume the ACC title game. Yes, we are taking on Clemson. Alright, so playoffs are in our future, and will it be with a first-round bye or not? So we are slightly higher overall than this Clemson team. Let's go for back-to-back ACC titles. So, I would imagine at the 4 seed, we win, we get that first-round bye. Also, once again, no rain. If we ever do this video again and I add more stuff to wheel, I'll be sure to take off that rain one. I am sorry, but we got kind of destroyed by some of the other stuff on this wheel. So, first quarter, Clemson starts off with a field goal. We get a touchdown, and it is 7-3 us after the finish of the first quarter. Second quarter, Clemson has 10 points on the board. We got 14, and we take a 4-point lead at the halfway point, and going into the third quarter. Touchdown. Another touchdown. Hold up, all of a sudden, we have an onslaught of points, and it's a 21-point lead. That changed in a hurry. All right, 29-yard line for Clemson, down by 21. We'll give them the next league possession or two, you know, to see if they can come out here and make a comeback, as with 10 points to go, their quarterback has 3 interceptions. Second down and 10, 9:38 to play as Coffee will throw. Middle slant route, just can't hang on to the ball. A drop, gotta catch that one. Third down and 10 instead. It's 4-down territory even early on in the fourth quarter. It should be, as they will go with 4-man rush. And that throw underneath, caught, but just a 5-yard gain, as it's 4th down and 5, and this could be it. I mean, you turn the football over, down by 21 in your own territory, gotta be over for you, as he's gonna try to scramble for it. It's close, he's not there. That was just in time for a great tackle right at the line. All right, offense, we got the football back, and here goes our running game. For a gain of 10, Warren Hyde has 16 carries for 88 yards. He's the up-back, full-back, hybrid power player. I don't know what you want to call that, because I don't want to call it a simple fullback, because he does a lot more than just play fullback, as that run is going to get a gain of 3. So, yeah, I'll give it this drive if Clemson, you know, gets like a pick 6 or something. But, I mean, it's not looking like that's going to happen, as look at the broken tackle. Oh, my goodness, he does not go down. Oh, he just ate all of those hits and just kept bouncing off of them, as they're at the 31-yard line, and a triple option flip it, and a good shot. Hi, this dude is not going down on first contact. He's out over 100 yards. All right, keep giving it to him. He's fun to watch. All right, got him in that same, you know, little hand in the dirt formation. Got him in motion. Is it a little keeper. Okay, that play worked really well the last time we ran it, like last year. Not so much this year. 3rd down and 8, though, as we'll probably throw it here. No, we're going to go speed option, and if you didn't hesitate, he would have just had it. He would have just straight up had it, but all right. I mean, 6 minutes to go. Field goal for a 24-point game. If we hit this, yeah, we'll just be out of here. Hey, kicker, you want to redeem yourself after last year? He hits that one. All right, 24-point lead. I think we're pretty comfortable here with just 6 minutes to play. Oh, they got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, but then we respond with a touchdown. Game over. Cool. A very easy and comfortable ACC Championship. That's a good sign. I think this could happen. And we'll be facing USC. All right, rematch. Lost to them in the Final Four. We get another shot at them here. I don't want to alert or alarm. I don't want to put extra pressure on this team, but our amazing defensive coordinator, who's helped us out so much in recruiting since we've gotten him, he's leaving. I got the little notification at the bottom there. It says he's going to be a head coach somewhere else. So you guys really need to win this game, and like you really need to go and win it here, because I don't think I'm going to get a coordinator as good as him. Let's start this game off good. 7-0, 7-3 first quarter us. All right, nice job. Second quarter, defense is doing a phenomenal job. The defense has been good all video, and look at that, 20-3. The defense in this video has been amazing. Just throughout all of these bad teams that we have put together. Fourth quarter, we are up by 17. I mean, look at the defense, guys. Like, they've been coming up big so many times throughout this video. And, all right, up by 17. And we have the football at the 21-yard line. Here goes Tabor. And that is going to be a carry for 4 yards. 3 yards, they'll call it, actually. And, yeah, I mean, we score a touchdown here. We're up 24 points. Like, we could be cruising to the Final Four. As the handoff up the middle, spin move. And he's got a first down goal to go. This is awesome. Finally having a team that I can even, rely on a little bit to put up some points. As Hyde on the toss play, not going to get far. But Warren Hyde's been so good. 10 carries, 86 yards. He plays well. His stats are good. We got 3 backs in there. We got a fullback. And now we'll play action as Tabor is sacked. And a 3rd and goal from the 19-yard line. As the pistol, 3 backs next to him all surrounding the quarterback, as Tabor will go play action, rolling out right, throws it in the flats. And, that's what happens when you don't have a natural quarterback. You're not going to be able to hit those. But 23-3 could be the score here, and the kick is good. It is certainly over if USC doesn't put it in the end zone here. With 8 minutes to go, down by 3 touchdowns, as that pass is going to be caught. And a short one in the field of play. Their quarterback has 6 picks. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 6 picks? Are we dead serious? Oh my, that is a playoff nightmare. That's a rare one. I've not seen a 6-pick game very often. I've seen it before. Not often, though. And he's got 6 picks going into the 4th quarter. All right, defense. Hey, I've been hyping them up all game, talking about how good they've been. Hey, they're coming up real big on these playoffs now, because that is crazy. They got it towards midfield, though. All right. Well, hey, guys, go for pick number 7. Nope, incomplete pass. And it'll be 3rd down and 4. He's a star quarterback. Like, he's a good quarterback, too. Like, in order to be a star, you got to be, like, with mid to high 80s at least. So he's a good quarterback, too. It's not like USC's putting out some stinker. So I don't even know what to say if you're a USC fan right now. 6 picks is crazy. 6.5 minutes to go. I don't even really... That's got to be an eligible man downfield. Did anybody see that tackle? Like, he just sprinted out there. All right, well, they lost a bunch of yards on that play regardless. That tackle did not block that screen very good at all. 2nd down, throwing it deep. Oh, you had a chance at number 7. It's incomplete, though. 3rd down and 16. And USC running out of hope here, running out of time. And with the throw, It's gonna go deep again. That ball is knocked away. He tried to catch it with one hand for some reason. 4th and 16. I mean, here's your game. And it's on the line here. This play could be it. Throwing it. Another deep ball. Another one-on-one. And this time, it's caught. I guess eventually if you throw it up enough, your team will catch it and not the other one. Maybe that's the strategy here, is there's a goal to go. Sweep to the edge. And he doesn't get very far. Loses yards at the 5-yard line. 5 minutes to go. Obviously, 4-down territory here. You would have been able to maybe kick a field goal if you wanted to, if we would have missed ours, but no. End zone. Touchdown. Finally, USC finds the end zone. And he'll have a 2nd down and 7. 4.5 minutes to go. Handing it off. That's a lot of room. And he's got the 1st down. I mean, we're in that clock control 4-minute offense now as we're headed to that 4-minute mark. And I want to just keep giving it to, like, Warren Hyde because he's just a bulldozer up the middle, and he's been the most fun player to watch run the ball so far. As we fake it to him, pitch it out, and these speed options and triple options and all this pitch stuff really does worry me because one of these times it's going to go the wrong way, and it's going to be really bad, and we're just going to hand them possession as that is... I think they were ready for that play. I think they might have knew what we were calling there. 3rd down and 12. 3:20 to go. Man in motion, we toss it out to Hyde, and yeah, he's not a speedster, so I'm getting nothing there. But we're able to run out a little bit of time. We're in that mode now where it's like as long as you make them take long enough to score and recover the onside kick, we should be all right. But they will throw, and he's looking, he's running, he's got nowhere. He has no idea where he wants to go. He throws it away. He ran right, looked left, said, "Oh, I don't want to go that way," and then just threw it away. This dude is antsy. He is, I don't know how he's like an 88, 89, whatever overall. He just 4th down for them. He's playing scared. He's playing like Jet Sam Darnold, not Seahawks Sam Darnold. 4th down and 1, and he's sacked. Down by 16 with a minute and no timeouts. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We move on to the Final Four, and once again, we get a little bit of revenge on a team that's already beaten us in the playoffs. What a day for the defense. 6 interceptions, and I guess I do want to quickly see who caught all the picks. Was one guy doing it? Nope, 6 different players caught a pick. Wow. Impressive. 4 different corners. Now waiting for us in the Final Four is Notre Dame. All right. I've been taking them on, I think, like all video. It's been a long one, so I don't even remember. We got Program Builder. Took us long enough to get Program Builder. Only like in almost 15 years. All right, it's just the top 4 seeds. Georgia's 1, Texas is 4. They're taking each other on, and it's the 2 versus 3 matchup. So all the first round bye teams got their wins and taking on an undefeated Notre Dame squad to go to the national championship. All right, it's about time to get into it. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it back here if we get bounced in the Final Four again. It's already hard enough to make it this far. We're doing good so far. The defense, I mean, I just can't say enough about them. At halftime, 13-6 in our favor. And in the 3rd quarter, we score another touchdown. Things are looking great. Notre Dame's got the football 4th and inches to start the 4th quarter. And they're in the red zone. This is a huge play. So if they get this here, get the touchdown, 2-score game, no problem for them. They do get the 1st down, but there was a chance we could have taken that ball back in a 3-score game. But man, like, the defense has just been so good for us. It's been so crazy. Like, every single game, it's just 20 points or less. Their quarterback, 3 more picks thrown. Like, I mean, maybe we're getting lucky, a lot of turnover luck in our favor, but I'll take the luck. I mean, I'll take whatever we can get as they score the touchdown there. Notre Dame into the end zone. All right, up by 14 still. I mean, 14-point lead with 9 minutes to play with this offense that should be, taking their time, running the football quite a bit, just like that. Tabor, 1st down, and he actually has a respectable rushing game, 12 for 67. Okay, we might be on to something here. If Tabor's running the ball well, everybody's got to be running it well, right? Surely. Handing it off. There we go. And it's 9 for 89. Yeah, Warren Hyde's running it well. Tabor's running it well. Are the other 2 running it well? Like, The running attack has actually been good all around, it looks like, and has been able to capitalize on some of these turnovers, but that play, a loss of 3, 3rd down and 11, and I'm a little worried if we give Notre Dame too much time, as we're just going to go triple option. That's a quick pitch. I don't think that he should have done that. All right, defense, you've come up big time and time again, just like that, picked off, right on cue, and we return it to the Notre Dame 34. That's interception number 4 for this defense today. That makes it 10 in the 2 playoff games. We need all the breaks we can get, and we're finally catching them. We're finally getting lucky as the handoff, and we're going to run through a man. And a gain to a 3rd down and 4. A field goal here is massive because it pushes it back to a 3-score game. We go full goal line package. And just a straight dive up the middle. Fall forward. He's got 4th and inches. And we'll kick it. I'm fine kicking it. I'm big on going for it, but the difference between a 2-score lead and a 3-score lead is massive. I'll take that. And field goal's good. And the Irish, the quarterback's thrown 4 picks. And they need 3 touchdowns potentially to win this game. I mean, at least 2 touchdowns as they'll go play action. And now the sack! A fumble! Everything's going our way! And they scoop it up. Maybe that's the only thing that didn't go our way. They recovered, but that was almost a 5th turnover for this defense in back-to-back games. As they throw the little underneath pass to get the sack yardage back, they'll only get 9 out of the 10, but, you know, it's still 3rd and long. And backed up at their own 18-yard line, 5 minutes to play. Irish to the air, taking the shot down the field, 1-on-1. It's caught! And he'll have a massive gain, but still so fine with all of that. We just have to do our end of the offense and keep that ball out of their hands once they do score, because I'm pretty sure they are probably going to score here as they got a 1st down at the 21-yard line, 3.5 minutes to play. I mean, they're probably pulling out all the stops that they got as they go to quick pass. That's fine. Take them down in the field to play. 6-yard gain. Clock running under 3.5 to go from the 14-yard line. They're hurrying. They got all their timeouts, but they are losing time as the throw with time in the pocket. He's got a lot of time. End zone in coverage. Incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 4. Defense. Can they make another big play? Screen is going to get the 1st down. Goal to go. All right. I'm not worried yet. I'm not worried yet. I've been worried before. I'm not worried right now. 7 yards out. I'd be worried if they recover an onside kick. I'd be worried if they, stop us for a 3-and-out afterwards. But I'm not worried right now. 3 yards out. Keep that clock moving. Hurry it back to the line. And he's making adjustments. He's, take all the time you want. As the flat was wide open for the running back. He didn't throw it. And it's another sack. If he would have just hit the running back immediately out of the backfield, he was wide open for a walk-in touchdown. Instead, sack, 2.5 minutes to go, 3rd down and goal, 11 yards out as the throw now. Everyone's going to the end zone except the running back, and he's got nobody open! Sacked again! And now the pressure's coming in. First it was the turnovers and the ball hawking secondary, and now it's the pressure, 4th and goal. End of the game here for Notre Dame. End zone wobbler, incomplete. We're going to a national title game, and finally we can end this video. They score a touchdown at the very end, like basically as time expires. Who cares? 30-20 is your final, and the defense does it again. We won without completing a pass. This is incredible. This is incredible. I've never done something like this before. We had 0 passing yards. Nothing. 0. We only ran the ball. We only had the ball for, 42 plays? Is that? 42 plays? Nothing. We had 1 drop. Nothing. But interceptions, our corner, this dude has been awesome. We were able to convince him to stay for another year, and it's been great. Safety also got a pick. Sacks, 3 for Andy Kuhn, a 74 edge rusher coming up big, and a 79 linebacker coming up big. It is everybody pitching in to make somehow, no passing yards, no nothing, throwing the football, go to a national championship. Texas. All right. So Georgia lost. That was their chance at an undefeated season. And I didn't hire a D coordinator. They just signed one for me. Cool. All right. This is it. 2 14-1 teams. Are we? Is it finally going to be over? First quarter. We started off Texas touchdown. All right. Texas. I think they might have missed a field goal there. 7-0 Texas. We respond, touchdown of our own. We get the football back, field goal. Then we get another field goal. Texas, they get a field goal. 13-10 at half. We are on top. And Texas starts the third quarter with the football. And they do not score. We do, though. Oh, boy. All right. Fourth quarter. We are up by 10. I'm just so nervous for this game. I need it. I need it as they're throwing it deep. First play. There's a flag. And that's on Texas. That's on Texas. Is that a pass interference? I was about to, do a whole little, desperate plea for needing this game. It's 4th and 17. They're going to punt the football. But I was going to say, hey, we need this game. If we have any luck left in us with interceptions, if we have any big run plays in us, now, please, send it. If we lose this game, the ramifications are we lose our big defensive coordinator who has been carrying us in recruiting. We have to get another punishment, and we're losing all these great running backs because they're all seniors. And I don't know if we're going to find a team as good as we have gotten it to be under these circumstances. That's the thing. Under these circumstances, this team is really good. And now, 2nd down and 9, toss it out, Warren Hyde. There we go, to the outside where he spins off, and that is a gain of 2. He's at 67 yards on 12 carries. I feel like he's been our offensive MVP, at least throughout the playoffs. We'll see the regular season if he remains that type of player throughout the course of the 15, 16 games we have played as Tabor in option. And look at Tabor, big run. And Texas, how do you let that happen on 3rd down? We could really find ourselves finding the end zone for a 3-score lead. Guys, I've been recording this video. If you knew how many hours this has been, you would know how nervous I am to try to win this game. And all I can do is sit here and watch, but another 1st down, 12 yards away. And now we bring in the big tight end. We got it to the 12-yard line, handing it off, and he's not getting anything. That's not Hyde. I'm forgetting the name of the other running back that we have. I know we have Hyde, we have Butts, and we have Tabor. I don't know who the other guy is. My bad. As we go handoff. This time it is Hyde. Right up the middle. And there goes Hyde. 3rd and 1. And Warren Hyde to the 3-yard line. We bring in a regular fullback, Hyde, a deep back, 2 tight ends, straight handoff, no play action. And now he's going to go to the end zone. Wide open. Wow. That was awesome. What was that play design? That was really cool. He was wide open. All right, I want to see the replay of this. That was Zach Butts on it. He just threw it across the field. That's just an incredible play, and whoever dialed that one up, phenomenal job to get him wide open. I can't believe that not only have we got the lead here in the national championship up by 17, but the way we have played in all of these games, all of them, we have played so well. We dominated Clemson. We dominated Notre Dame. We dominate Texas right now. We dominated USC for a time where we had 2 and 3-score leads on these teams. And the thing is earlier on in the video when I was building good teams, we would have. And the thing is though, when I was building these teams, as another sack comes in, when I was building these teams, they're punting? They're punting. Are they giving up? No more, Virginia Tech, no more. They don't want it anymore. That's a good punt, though. And we'll have it in good field position, but... yeah, Texas, maybe they're giving up. I don't know, but when I was building these teams, we would have these good leads going into the 4th quarter, but it's just couldn't maintain it. And now we are maintaining it, and we are playing good offense. Hey, any advice playing this game? Never, and I mean never use Army's playbook. Because the difference between the playbooks that I have used, I don't know if Army's playbook is bugged or what, because that's a nice first down run, but I don't know if it's bugged or what. They don't kick field goals. They do stupid stuff. They go for it on fourth down when they shouldn't. They throw when they should run. They run when they should throw. I don't know what the logic of that playbook is, but when you look at the logic of this playbook, it's so much better. And I wonder if we would have switched to Navy or even Air Force's playbook earlier, and would we have won a national championship sooner? Because in just, 2 years of this playbook, we have been able to come out here and run the ball even better than before. And we might be running our way to the national title. Under 4 minutes to go. We're at the 27-yard line. I'm not gonna, fully breathe easy yet because, this video's been crazy enough with the blown leads that we've had, but I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. 2nd and 12. Run play, butts to the outside, stiff arm, and shrugs off a tackler, gets out of bounds for a gain of 7. 3 minutes, just over 3 to play. We find the end zone here. I mean, I think this game is over regardless, but just keep on taking the time. I want to see this game-winning kneel as a sack comes in. Tabor goes down, and we'll have to kick the field goal here to go up by 20 points. With 2.5 minutes to play, and the kick is up, and it is good. All right, well, I don't want to call it too early, but I guess let me know what you thought of this format if you want to see more like this, and if you have other wheel spin ideas, if you want to see it again and make it harder. I don't think this was too easy. I don't think it was too hard. I think I got a little lucky with some of my spins. The computer did give us a couple of good classes the last 2 years to really help us out. I got a little lucky. You need to get a little lucky. That's kind of how this works, but I think it was an adequate difficulty. But I guess if you want to see it again, like I said, comment ideas that you may have for different challenges, and maybe we try it with a 2-star team. If you're interested, obviously, the best way to show how interested you are in a video like this, like it, subscribe, all that stuff, it really does help. I'm not just saying it just to say it, but, it really does help. And with another interception by the defense! Oh my goodness. This defense, this secondary, I mean, you've seen how good the secondary was going into the season. We had 3 90-plus corners, 2 88 overall safeties, and they just, I don't want to say single-handedly, but they carried us. They really carried us. Why are we going to play action? We're just we're messing around now, but yeah, if you want to see also more live comm videos, hey, let me know. I'll do more live comm videos. It's a different style. It's more reactionary because when I'm doing the post-comm stuff, it's, I kind of know what's going to happen. I just have to commentate it, whereas this is a lot more reactionary, so it's not maybe the cleanest, and, maybe I'll misspeak a couple of times. Maybe I'll say the wrong player's name from time to time, but it's a little bit more reactionary and a little bit more, I don't know, maybe entertaining for some people. Maybe some people prefer it. I don't know. But the clock is ticking down here. We refuse to kneel the ball, and we're throwing for an incomplete pass. I don't know why. I know Texas has their timeouts, but they're not calling them. I feel like they folded about 5 minutes ago when they punted the football on 4th down. So with 10 seconds to play, they'll field the kick, and we're not even going to get to kneel the ball out. So, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? I was here for the kneel down, but end of the game. 30-10, national championship has been won. We had a dozen plus punishments hit us. We had to nuke our defensive line 2 times over. No 5 stars. No elite dev. Auto recruiting. Auto coach upgrades. We had the minus 20 speed our receivers and running backs. Military playbooks, changed the top 10 players on our team's position. We had to do a lot of stuff to get here, but we got here. And Jason Doyle, I think he got a pick in every game. All of our corners, all of the 90 overall corners with the pick. Hey, maybe the best secondary I've built just out of nowhere. None of them were absurd 97 overalls, but they all played so well. And here we are, national championship. Get you with the stats. We'll get out of here. It's a long video. Lot of recording. Alright. Timmy Tabor. 70 completion percentage. 113 passes, 18 touchdowns. That's actually pretty absurd for what we were doing here. That's actually really crazy. So Tabor was awesome. Running the ball. Look at that. Warren Hyde, 1,600 yards, 100 yards a game, 19 touchdowns. Matt Leonard was the other running back, 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns. Timmy Tabor, 800 yards, 14 touchdowns. And Zach Butts, 500 yards and 5 touchdowns. And we had one receiver go over 200 yards on the day. Interceptions all year, it looks like. Just look at all that. Jason Doyle, shout out to him. Look at that. 5 picks in the playoffs. Are you kidding me? That's something I'm not going to see for a long time. That's incredible. Also, Charbonnet with 14 sacks, 7 for these two guys. And we are finished. So, I want to just take a peek, coach stats, or overall record. So, we we went 138-55, 12 winning seasons, 7-7 in the playoffs, a national title, 2 conference championships, 49 draft picks, a 28-29 record versus top 25 teams. Man, that is ridiculous. But that'll put a wrap on it. I was able to complete the challenge. I wasn't going to stop until I did, no matter how many years it took me. And I hope you guys all enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, as that's all very much appreciated. And I will see you guys all in the next one.